friends. A very good day to all of you out there, and a very, very warm welcome from the entire team of our faith tutors. Thank you so much for joining in. Is my voice audible and clear to all of you out there? Hello, can you all hear me? Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I have the chat here? Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you, Samantha. Oh, yes, it started. A very, very warm welcome to all of you out there. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Thank you very much, Shanta. Nice to see you guys as well. So, why are we meeting today? Hi, Somya. Thank you so much. We are meeting today because we want to take a start. Hi, Kazi. So good to see you here. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you very much. The backend team, if I can request you all to see the waiting room because we've got few people in the waiting room. Thank you very much. Hi, Millie. How are you doing? So I'm going to keep your chat here and we're going to have a discussion on Mrcog Part 2, January 2025. I hope you all are set to start. Hello, Laika. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Happy to see you guys here. Now, thank you is a small word which we have for the faith you guys have on RFA. Years and years, Mrcog, you guys break your own record every time with the results. And the exams which we had a few days back, that had been again an example of how, as a family, you people have had worked hard. And I'm super proud of you guys, the way you have had July 2023, then January 2024, then July 2024 exam. And yes, now we are aiming towards January 2025. Thank you so much. I always say, it's not that we become perfect in one day. It's just those tiny steps which we take together and eventually we reach to the success. I've got some champions here. And why am I showing these champions to you? To begin with the chat today, because it gives motivation. It gives that energy that, yes, there was a time when they had an introduction as well. There was a time when they were also blank. Would I be able to do this Mrcog? 298 champions in January 2024. Hello, my dear Prabhasha. Thank you very much. Khalid Osmani. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Samo, thank you so much for joining in. So they also had the same question. Would I be able to do this exam map? Is it something doable? Or would I be able to make it? How much time is sufficient? It is so difficult. People, they say, oh my God, Mrcog Part 2 is the most difficult part. You cannot be successful in first go. So I wanted to show to you guys that it's always that we have first step. Tell you guys, for any sort of an exam, for first step is the most important step where you tend to have the nervousness, anxiety. Once you catch the flow, you tend to have a better preparation, a focused preparation, and somehow it becomes your routine. Mrcog is a routine, is a lifestyle. It's how you manage your mornings, your afternoons, and your night. And today we're going to discuss about this together. Hi, Nazmi. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much. So for all of you out there, let's get encouraged by the champions and let's see that who makes an oath today to become a champion in January 2025. Here we go with the champions, paying a tribute to all of them. so much. Thank you. I'm super proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Again, there was a time when these students, they also had taken a start when they were absolutely not knowing about anything. Thank you very much, Khalida. So many names, and in front of me, so many stories of hard work, so many stories of sacrifices, so many stories of being focused, and so many stories of rising up again after a fall. So, with all this, I want you guys to learn that it is something which is hard, but it's absolutely doable. It is something which is tough, but we all have passed through the same pathway. We all have passed through the same difficulties, and it's going to be you now who is going to make it a success. Hard work is needed, but definitely, yes, in the right direction. Students, they say that we don't make you free when it comes to MRCOT Part 2. I think it's true because the study group doesn't have any time free at all. Every time you'll see some activity, and after 1 or 1.5 months, you'll realize that so many revisions are going on, so many things are going on, that you guys would understand that this is how it becomes a lifestyle, this is how it becomes your daily routine. This study group, January 2025, would be your second family for first 2 months. And after third month, it would be your first family. And you would see us more, you would see your friends more than as compared to your family members which are at your home. So this is how the preparation should be, and this is what my requirement is for all of you. Thank you very much. Absolutely, my dear. Thank you very much, Suman. So good to see you. Sarah, thank you very much for lovely encouragement in the beginning. I'm super proud of you guys for all those who have done wonderful in this recent exam. Finger crossed for the results, and lots of prayers for you guys as well. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm sure that you people have lots of questions in your mind. I'm here to address all the questions today. And before that, I'm here to talk to you guys that what are those things which are essential to know, and what are those things which are basically needed for this MRCOT Part 2. I'm sure that the information which I'm going to give might be a repeat information, or it might be known information to many of you, but I'm going to start from very basics, as if somebody doesn't know anything from the basis of MRCOT Part 2 would like to take this information to begin with, right? I know I've got so many MRCOT Part 1 students. Can I have a thumbs up from those who have taken MRCOT Part 1 just now? The ones who are champions to be for MRCOT Part 1. Thank you very much, Ashley. I'm so proud of you, Shreya. Thank you very much, my dearest. That's great. That's lovely, Sarah. Thank you very much, Shilpa. Itar, my girl, thank you so much. So all my booster girls are here. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Khalda. I know that. Thank you, Pramoda. Thank you, Surya. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Felix. So good to see you here. Thank you, Nazneen. Thank you, Fatima. So many people from Part 1 are here. That's lovely. All right, so let's discuss about how is the transition between MRCOT Part 1. Yusra, Sarah, thank you very much. Hello to you as well. Thank you, Erin. Thank you so much. The transition between MRCOT Part 1 and MRCOT Part 2, that is so important. You should be knowing about, definitely, yes, MRCOT Part 2 is difficult in terms of preparation. It's difficult in terms of content and the curriculum, but it's not something which we can't do. We just need the right direction. That's it. Okay, that's something which I always suggest to students, that they should be knowing that what exactly is needed for MRCOT Part 2 and what is the difference. All right. So when we come to MRCOT Part 2, the first thing which I need from all of you is a very clear mindset. When am I taking this exam? Don't get nervous that am I going to take it now in January, or the time is less, I'm going to take it in July 2025. Reason for that is because if you don't make a goal, if you don't set a goal, you don't make your target, you don't study for it. I'll give you one example. If you guys would start aiming July 2025, absolutely, you people will get slower. And if you will aim January 2025, absolutely, you would study with a target and a goal. Then you need to complete your curriculum somewhere in October and you need to start your revision. Am I right? This is a human tendency. This is every human's tendency. Why? Because we do not study until and unless the goal and the target is not in front of us. Correct? Therefore, I want you guys to have a very clear mindset that we have to take this exam and we have to clear this exam. There are two types of mindset for which I'm very, very against. Number one, I will start preparation, ma'am, and then I would see, can I make it? And then I'll book the exam. If not, then I would postpone it to July. Second mindset, which I am aghast, is I will take this exam, but it's just a trial. I want to see, ma'am, that how this how this exam is like, gain experience. And I am absolutely against these two mindsets. Why? Taking an exam is not easy if you just keep on taking it, you keep on having your books forever. That's number one. So whenever you're taking an exam, take that exam in a frame of mind, nothing but success has to be achieved. When your aims are higher, you struggle for it, you try to achieve that goal. Are you guys understanding? So, the first thing I need to address today is your mindset. That's so important for me. I'm coaching you guys. I don't want a shaky mindset. I want a very clear vision of taking exam. And this is the first thing that would make you do that hard work, which RFA wants, which I am going to coach you for, right? Akila, I'll tell you in the end, please do ask me specifically, and I'll tell you that how many hours we need and how many practice revisions we need for that. All right? Mamuna, I'm so grateful. This is something which comes from inside, and you people will see the difference after you attend the sessions. You people will see the difference after you read with me. But I want a very clear mindset that nobody is appearing in this exam to gain experience, Mamuna. All right? Nobody is appearing in this exam just to see how this exam is. We are just appearing in this exam because we would pass and clear this exam in one go. Nothing but give our 100%. Once for all, we would give our 100% with this vision, we would appear in this exam. Thank you very much, Ali. January 2025. Inshallah, my dear. Thank you very much, Sama. This is your mentor's first requirement because I don't want any shaky attire. If you have any individual questions, any individual circumstances, Khalida, I am here to settle those situations, the circumstances. I'm here to counsel you guys, but I want 100% from each and every student of mine. That's number one. You should be knowing that what is the exam format to begin with. Why? So that you exactly know what am I preparing for. Again, this information might be a repeat information from many of you. Many of you have gone through my previous introductions, but the ones who do not know, this exam is an English exam, right? It is going to have two papers. Paper number one, 3 hours. Paper number two, 3 hours, right? We have a gap of 1 hour in between. Now, each exam contains single-based answers and it contains extended match question. Do you guys understand? All right. So each exam contains single-based answers and it contains extended match question. Okay. Now, when you have paper number one, everybody please, when you have paper number one, you are going to have 50 SBAs and then 50 extended match questions. Am I clear? Sarah, Khalul, am I clear enough? Yes? So 50 single-based answers and 50 extended match questions. All right? Now you have 1 hour break and then you've got a second paper. So second paper has got again 50 single best answers and 50 extended match questions, right? Ether says, what is EMQ? That is what I'm here for, Ether. I knew that this question would be coming up, and in the end, we are going to solve few extended match questions, Amna, Susan, and we would see that how they're different. All right, okay? Single best answer has got one statement, and with that one statement, with the single best answer, we have 5 options A, B, C, D, E. And we might have more than one correct option. All right? We might have more than one correct option. So what do we have to do? We have to select single best. Do you understand? I mean, same as that of MRCOT Part 1. You guys understand? Same as that of MRCOT Part 1. So we have got 5 options. Out of them, maybe B is also correct. D is also correct. D is better. D is compared to B, a better option. So we select single best as an answer. Does it make sense to all of you? This is about SBA. All right? EMQ is extended match question. Extended match question. As the word says, extended. Yeah? The word says, Sarah, extended. Why do we call it extended? Because when we talk about the extended match question, then idea about EMQ is that EMQ has got so many options. Maybe there is one question and the options are from A and it might go till O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. There are a few questions where it might go to P, Q, R, S. So many options, and you have to select one option out of that. Here comes the challenge, and here comes difficulty level. Why? Because students are always stuck up between 2 to 3 options. They're stuck up between time management. Ashley, why? Ether, because it's too long, Time management is needed, practice is needed. Students, they say that, ma'am, we are reading the option, but then we are stuck up between three. I mean, three are so closer. And I'll give you example today. You guys would understand after doing 1 to 2 extended match questions with me that how EMQs becomes a challenge. And let me tell you guys, EMQ are the most difficult part of the paper, which needs practice. And unfortunately, if anybody tends to fail in MRCOD Part 2, it is not in single best answer, it is in EMQ. Absolutely, Tamana. Yes, you're right. It is terrifying. So what should we do? What we have to do is from day one, we will practice more extended questions. Simple. Yes, which is difficult. We need to practice it more, and we would do that. And this is how I'm going to train you guys. In each session of mine, you guys would understand Osama, my love. In each session, you would understand that when I tell you, okay, EFQ comes this way. This is how the question comes. You guys would understand and you will get the hang of it. Yes, absolutely, Sama. The most important time management comes in EMQ. Absolutely, Rabia. I do understand, but that's what we're going to work for. The good thing is that you guys understand that EMQ needs repetition, EMQ needs practice, EMQ needs time management. And this is what I'm going to coach you for. This is what you're going to practice in study group. This is 24/7 what my moderators are going to do with you. Do you guys get it? Till the end that, you see an EMQ and you become perfect that how to solve extended match question. All right? Am I clear about the exam pattern, please? Sabah? Am I clear about the exam pattern, everyone? Yes? Did you guys understand what the exam pattern is? Yeah? That's very nice. So the first thing is that you guys understand that what are you being tested for? That will make you guys, Felix, lovely. Nazni, lovely. Thank you very much. Now, what is the curriculum which we are going to cover? Right? 3 hours, Aisha. As I mentioned here, we have this exam. This is 3 hours. All right. And then we have this exam, second paper, 3 hours. And in between, we have got 1 hour break. Yes, Aisha and Son. We have got 3 hours, 1 hour break, and then 3 hours. So 6 hours is the exam, and 1 hour is the break. Got it? Okay. Perfect. Well done. Now, you people need to understand that what is the curriculum we need to cover. Now, the curriculum is undoubtedly huge. So we need to be smart. I always say that smart study, focus study, and hard work. This is how we all clear MRCOT Part 2, right? Whatever you're studying today, whatever you're practicing today, that will help you guys in your upcoming parts like MRCOT Part 3 as well. Why do I say that? Because this makes your basis. This make you strong in your applied clinical knowledge. All right? Okay. So, have you gone through my video, how to make notes? Who has gone through my videos, how to make notes, how to be focused in MRCOT Part 2? Somebody has gone through my notes making YouTube video? Prabhasha? Sabah? Where are the notes? Very good question. Sama, not yet? Okay. I would request the backend team to please post in the study group. Where is that? That's on YouTube. Sure. So the first thing you guys need to do is that the team is going to post in the study group how to make notes. You guys won't imagine all my notes is in this one iPad. And it is since 2018 in my iCloud. Super smart studying. And even when I make notes for my students, I make it in a way that my iPad has got sections and I don't have to, because I have to travel a lot. So I do not make it a point of carrying so many notebooks and so many books. Everything is in good notes and so organized that if I have to pick up any reference, if I have to pick up anything of exam, may that be MRCPI, may that be MRCOG, may that be European board, everything is organized in sections. So you should be very, very good and very organized in making your notes. Yes, for that, I've got a complete way of making notes. If you guys go to the YouTube, you're going to get all my detailed YouTube session on this, and I'll ask team to put the video for you guys so that it becomes very easy. If you ask me, I sure Kazi, my dear. If you ask me, I'd always been very smart in terms of gathering up the things and making mnemonics. And I think that is the reason that since 2018, if you just go through so many videos, you'll understand that whatever I make for myself, I mean, I put myself in the student situation, that what is important for them and what is that thing which they need. So explanation becomes easier and you guys learn it better. This only happens by making good notes. All right, that only happens. Memory comes when you make good notes. So, green top guideline, ladies and gentlemen, is super important. And let me tell you guys, even the exam we just had of July 2024, 90% was again the green top guidelines. Okay? Apart from we got so many things, still 90% of the exam was still from the green top guideline, everyone. And that is so important that you guys know that this is the necessity. Okay? Now, I would request everyone to please be on the mute mode. There is one student who is on mute. Okay, that's done. Thank you very much, Safa. Thank you. All right. So EMQs that generally come from the Green Top guidelines. There are a few nice guidelines like suffertility, like Eurogynec. From them also they come, but generally they come from the Green Top guideline. All right. Thank you very much, Safa. You're amazing. Thank you. So percentage, please see the YouTube link for making good notes, everyone. Thank you so much. The backend team just posted in the chat. All right. So now comes percentage. Students, they say, ma'am, I'm reading the guideline, and I'm like, oh, I'm not remembering numbers. Always say one thing. Do you guys think that if you're forgetting one number, thank you, Shamla, sure she'll do that. If you guys are forgetting one number, does that mean that you're not going to pass this exam? That was absolutely no. Percentages are important, but how many questions you're going to get from percentages? 5, maximum 7. So you have 195 questions in exam. Why do we get so nervous on the part which do you think that these 5 questions should like make us anxious so much that we should forget the entire curriculum? No, it shouldn't happen. Am I right, everyone? I do not say the percentages we would not do. We would do in a way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Akila. Everything is going to be in your study group already. Don't worry at all. So, percentages, we make a separate notebook, but I do not want you to learn the entire percentage of the world. I just want that you guys do those percentages, number one, which are in the exam tested questions. Okay. Number two, which are those percentages which are in the books. If you ask me, I showed you my notes, right? I have all the percentages together from Amanda, from Brian, from Pisana, from Sir Kunja's book, from Andrew's Liza. I have all those together. Why? Because, see, we have got a human brain. There is a human capacity which we need to understand. You can't bombard yourself with so much knowledge, and at the end of the day, you can't reproduce even single. We are here to pass this exam. Okay? We are here to learn how to clear this exam. So, what you guys would do, number one, you would not leave even a single percentage, which is from the exam tested questions, which you would know in the study group, which I will tell you in the live sessions. C, you would not leave any percentage which has been in the practice books, which has been in the RCOT bundle, which has been in the study groups, in the practice questions. You would not leave those percentages. That might make, today I'm telling you, that might make maybe your 15 sheets or 20 sheets. When you will have last 2 months, I would tell you that where you have to revise those percentages. But in the first 3 months, we'll gather up those percentages. We'll gather up those volatile points when we do specific guidelines. Am I clear? So don't get overwhelmed by those things which are minor importance in exam. Thank you very much. You would love it, Sama, when you would see Ala posting the daily. And this is the first thing that Ala does when she wakes up. Yeah, yeah, for years and years. The first thing when she wakes up, she posts the summary in your study group, and you have that in your portal as well, Sama. All right, and you all know how crisp and how responsible that moderator is. Yes, because you have her experience. Absolutely, my pleasure, my responsibility, my dear. Okay, so second thing is that you guys should know that the recommendations of the Green Top Guideline, absolutely, Ravi, I'm super proud of Allah. So the recommendations of the Green Top Guideline has to be on your fingertips. I do not allow my students for 6 to 7 months to see Netflix, to see movies, to listen to songs. I tell them G2G is your movie, nice is your song, some fertility or the talk articles, these are your recreation and entertainment. And we would start loving it. We would start absorbing it. Day and night, Memuna, we have to do the recommendations. Sharmila, when you talk to your friend, you're going to discuss about nothing, no gossip at all, Sarah. Only the recommendations of GTG. So our gossip would be GTG, our movies would be nice guideline, our songs would be talk articles, and then we will be successful. And the climax of this movie is going to be yes, you would get an email saying, yes, you're successful in Mrcog. Yeah, we would absorb it as a lifestyle. Okay, we would love it. We would not take it as a burden. That's essential for all of you. Recommendations, I repeat, has to be on tips, and nobody is going to miss even a single recommendation from GTG. How would we do that? We would do the reinforcement in the study group. You would read it again and again. You will discuss with your buddy. You would see only, ma'am, and you would only get entertained by the study group. That's it. Yes? Thank you very much. No problem, Ankit. You would see. You would enjoy this movie once you get the result. And this is going to be a rewarding movie for you, honestly. Yeah. So once we move forward with the schedule, for example, we are taking a start from Gynac. You all know that, right? So when we are taking a start from Gynac, I want you guys to do the fresh thing, Rabia, and we revise the older thing. For example, to Gynac, if you're getting urogyne subfertility, woohoo, thank you very much. Big hi. So you're going to revise your Gynac. Okay? So you will do the fresh guidelines with me in the live sessions, and you will start revising the older ones as well. Huh? We make a schedule in a way that you guys have 3 revisions with us and 4th revision, the final one in the last 15 days. All right? Noops, Khulud. No, 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 no. I'll tell you what I mean. Khulud has a question, boys and girls. She has a question that are the guidelines enough to read for the summaries? Now, this is, I mean, from years and years, I get this question from everyone. Why? Because we want to see a shortcut. Now, I have a very clear answer, which I have been giving to everyone. It is that always it gives you confidence if you read for once. For once, you read the guideline cover to cover, please. Okay? Or you read it in a way that you tell yourself that second time you're not reading this guideline. Do you guys understand? I will tell you. If today you're reading the premenstrual syndrome green top guideline, today I'm reading it and I have to extract those points which would be an exam. And next time I'm just going to read my notes. You would read it so carefully. And you might take 3 hours today on that GTG, but tomorrow the notes which you have made would take 1.5 hours, right? I want one read of GTG for everyone, for everyone. And from those first read, if you extract your points, and second time you do revision from your notes, it becomes half the time which you have done. But if second time also you are reading the Green Top guideline again, unfortunately your first read is not what I want. Are you guys understanding? There was a time, if I remember, 2018, January, February, first time sickle cell disease, thalassemia guideline reading. I think I took 6 hours. I was like, oh my God, what is this guideline? The whole Green Top guideline. And when you attend my session, students do that from my notes, which is a comparison which I make from GTG. And believe me, you can do that Green Top guideline in just 20 minutes. So your first read is so important, Halu. You guys understand? Don't go for the shortcut in the first read. Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say, please? For the shortcut in the first read, that means that we are missing out the points for ourselves. Now, I do have an exception here. The exception I give to my students is, for example, you're on duty and you've got 2 hours, and that day topic is that Green Top guideline PMS. So you can do only the summary, but please write down in your schedule that this daily schedule, that this guideline, I just did the summary, I didn't do the PDF. So that whenever you get time, at least you can scan and read. Are you guys understanding? If you are on the verge of leaving a guideline because you've got less time, rather than leaving the whole guideline, you can do the summary on that day. But it should not be a routine for you guys. Am I clear on this point, everyone? Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? Yes, I want whole guideline reading first time. If that specific day you've got duty, you're in the theater, or you've got your labor suite, in that particular day, you can do the summary, but please come back to it. Come back to it when you get ample time or you've got a day off from work. Homa, Hamna, Smriti, Kazi, my love. Yes, Kazi knows how to make beautiful summaries. Yes, Sarah, Shirin. Yes, no problem. When GTGs are long, when you listen to my session, you'll understand that what you have to do. Every single point is not important, but we need to understand to make beautiful notes out of that. Okay? Now, I repeat that the Green Top guidelines is the basic thing which you have to keep on your tips and you have to learn, right? I would definitely give you some. Yes, I'm moving forward with all the study plan one by one. Second comes NICE guideline. Each and every line of the NICE guideline is very important when it comes to subfertility, urogynec, when it comes to the guidelines which we don't have in the green tops. It's very important. Absolutely, Tamana. 6 months are absolutely sufficient. I'll tell you how many hours I need. We don't have any labor basic guideline in the green top. We don't have subfertility in green top. We don't have urogynec in green top. So all these definitely have to be done from NICE. The last few portions in the NICE guideline are generally the audit and research, which you guys can ignore. That's not needed for the extended match questions or single best answers. I would tell you all the NICE guidelines again. If you follow the study schedule, you don't have to worry at all. Every single thing is in the study schedule. And if you see our study schedule, that's what you need to do. Can we wait for the results of Mrcog before starting? Amna, I do not suggest that. The study should be started and students to do that. And I don't think that we should wait if we are aiming January 2025. Okay, right? Ashim, same time as that of today, 2 p.m. GMT. And that suits. Actually, I've got so many students from Singapore, Hong Kong. It becomes very late for them. Then my NHS students, so 2 p.m. GMT is generally what we follow because that's neither late for my UK students and it's not very late for my Asians as well, my India, Bangladesh students also they can manage. Okay, right? Thank you very much, team. Thank you very much for being there. All right. So, can I know what is the most important part in the curriculum? Vishesha, we will do that according to the schedule. I'll show you the schedule and I'll tell you how you have to do that. Vishesha, I'll show you the schedule just in a bit, okay? And then we'll tell you that how it would be. How the reinforcement goes, I'll tell you now. All right, okay? Thank you very much. All right, can I know what is the most important curriculum part? Quick, quick, quick. I am notorious for wake-up calls. I am notorious for wake up and shake up during the sessions. Nobody can sleep in my session. It's just an introduction. Just have a taste of Sam, yeah? Green top guidelines. Second is NICE. So what comes third? Third is talk article. Now, the talk articles are third in importance. We won't leave it. We have separate study groups. And the way we work on talk article is to reduce your time to study them. I don't want that you spend on talk articles so much time that green talk guideline or NICE guideline suffers. So what do we do for that? We make lovely summaries and absolutely, can we enroll now but take the July 2025? Tamana, absolutely. There are so many students. I had my July 2024 strength. We had 1,300, Tamana, okay? Out of them, 600 have appeared. 600 are appearing in January 25. Okay, so if you see even my strength, out of them, half of them have appeared because few people, they want 1 year preparation, and then you can do an extension. Okay, Tamana? So you can definitely join and then you can extend the course in just an extension of the website fee. All right? You can message on this second number, Tamana, and they'll guide you. This is the website number. They'll guide you on what link you need now and what's going to be next. So many students, half of the students, they want a long-term preparation. My students who are just taking exam as an ST3, ST4, they always take long-term preparation because of time constraints. Okay, so you can do that if at all you aim 2025 July. Okay, coming back to the talks, ladies and gentlemen. So talks, what we do is that we make a separate group. For talks, what we do is that we make summaries. And for talks, what we do is that we as a team read the talks for you and we make questions from the lines of the talk. And I always say, absolutely, Ashim Garg, I'll come to this question and I'll tell you that how many hours I need. Then we can fit into individually, all right? Yeah? Okay, just in a bit, my dear. Let me explain the curriculum and then we're going to have a discussion. I am with you guys until unless each and everyone gets clear about the curriculum, gets clear about the preparation time, you're not going to end the session, okay? All right? All right, so we were talking about the importance of the talk. I always say that first, if you read the talk, I do not let you guys give more than 45 minutes for a talk. And then you can read the summary from the portal on your website. All the summaries are there. They're updated till date. Every single talk article is there in a specific section, which I'm going to show you in a bit. Then you have the talk articles, single best answers on your portal. I want you guys to read the PDF of the talk. 45 minutes. Quickly, 20 minutes, scan the summary, right? And learn and reinforce those important points. Then 10 minutes, go to the portal, open that specific talk and evaluate yourself from the single best answers of that talk. Do you guys get it? So that talk is best prepared. You don't need anything else. You just need to reinforce and test yourself from that talk. Now, all the talks are not needed, but some older talks are very important, like headache, right, Sama? We have got those talk articles which are not in the Green Talk guideline, like we have got some talk articles which are nerve injuries, vascular injuries, teaching techniques. We don't have the Green Talk guideline or NICE for them, so absolutely we have to do the talks of those, right? And the last 3 years are very important. The experience with students they had from July 2024, friends, is that 10 questions were from talks. And now I'm going to show the books just in a bit. So when you join my sessions in each module, I'll tell you specifically. I always make an index and I tell you guys that what exactly is needed from the talk articles. Pooja says that last 3 years talks are enough. Pooja, last 3 years, I won't say enough, my dear. I would say must. Before that, what we do, Pooja, we do those which are not in the GTG in NICE. For example, talk article headache is Pooja very old, but we have to do that because we don't have any other material for headache in pregnancy. Pooja, you get my point? Last 3 years are must, and then we filter from the older ones. Filter in a way where we don't have any other material for that topic. Of course, like hyperprolactinemia, we don't have any other talk article, right? We just have uh, talk article. We don't have GTG. All right. So Vishesha, we will do the talk article by doing the PDF, 45 minutes, 20 minutes going to the website, doing its summary, and then going to the website, opening up that talk article index and doing the single best answers from that talk article, evaluate yourself, and you're good to go. You are done with that topic. How would you do the talk article? Not randomly, according to what we have given the schedule. I'll show to you, right? So you would not do on your own that today you're opening this, tomorrow you're opening this. No. You guys are going to do the talk article according to what schedule we have provided to you. Am I clear? According to the module. We have gynec talks, we've got urogynec talks, we've got subfertility talks. So according to that, you're going to do that. So after Green Talk guideline, after NICE guideline, we have covered the talk articles. So what is left? Now, around 10 to 15% of the curriculum is remaining, where we have the infections, the PASH guidelines, sexually transmitted infections. We've got scientific impact papers, maybe 2 single best answers come like from air travel, from vitamin D, from cytomegalovirus, So that too, I tell in the sessions what you have to do. The recent MIB race, we have to do, I always do that in the clinical governance. My slides are sufficient for that. Consent, it's confirmed 1 EMQ, typical specifically for students who do not practice the UK guidelines. So I do that in the clinical governance. My session is absolutely sufficient for consent and the clinical governance as well. This makes around 10% of your curriculum, or maximum 15% of your curriculum. Am I clear, everyone? Yes, this is the last part. Now comes, Tamana, a very important part of the curriculum. Let's do a quick recap, Aisha. We have Green Talk guidelines, 90% of the curriculum. We have got NICE guidelines, which make few very important topics. Then third is talk article, right? And then we have got the important things in terms of summaries of the infections, the cervical screening program. Oncology is done by FIGO, Shirin. And generally, I tell about the oncology that just again, my students now, in MRCT Part 2, when you're getting results, you are getting detailed results like, in this component, you scored this much. And oncology is always a strength of RFA students. They always love the staging, the stage wise treatment when they do with us. And we have a very, very good discussion on this. So I take generally both the references. I take Strategy 2024, I take FIGO, I take the British guidelines for that as well. But if you have to read for yourself, we are going to give you all the reference and all the material. FIGO is sufficient, and that's something which is being followed as well. Even if you do the recent strategy, you would understand that it's absolutely sufficient. Okay, Shireen? But my sessions would be sufficient to do on go. You don't have to go into too much of the detail for that. Okay. Similarly, for contraception, the faculty of sexual and reproductive health summaries are absolutely sufficient for doing FSRH for the contraception. So this is what the curriculum is. And you don't have to worry that how I'm going to do that. Hadika, yes, I'm coming to the recalls as well, just in a bit. We have so many practice books. And if you ask me, I always say that learning the guideline is just one step of preparation. We can't take the exam if we are not ready with the practicing questions. Why? Because if you're not able to apply the knowledge into the absolutely Rubab summary is absolutely sufficient. If you can't apply the knowledge to pick up the answers, there's so many students they say that, ma'am, and they come to me as a repeat candidate, when they try themselves or they are from different other paths. They come to me saying that, ma'am, we could not clear the exam. We think that now we are understanding, we didn't apply the knowledge. I know every line of the guideline, but when it comes to exam, I'm not understanding the question. So first part is that you learn the guideline. But the second part is that you apply the guideline. Do you guys understand what I mean? Are you guys understanding? If you do not solve the question and you do not apply the theory, you are doing only half of the preparation. I would say having the GTGs on your tips is just half of the preparation. It is not the complete preparation. Okay, so it is no problem at all, Sama. So you understand if you are correcting a book, Sama, we have all the corrected answers on our website. If you understand that you're correcting the answer, that means that you have read the guideline and you know the recommendations. So once you will join and see the study group, you would see that we have made sequence of the books. Why? Because I want that you guys do not put too much of an attention to those which are specifically older questions. So like Andrew Sizer's is the best. I always recommend the old book, the new book. There are two versions, two editions. Sakunja's book is amazing, right? And these are the things which you have to do with the daily schedule. Zoom in with the daily schedule. By the way, students, they do say that we just did the live sessions and we passed, but with practicing questions, yes, definitely. So the books for MRCOG, as I've told you, that all these are available. If you go to the Telegram channel, you can utilize those books and we are going to practice with you together. In the open group, we have our schedule and that would be starting now. And you people daily would do around 40 minutes to 1 hour cover to cover book. Okay? Cover to cover, you guys would solve the book with us. Am I clear? Yes. And we will complete 2 revisions of these books with you guys. The 3rd revision you guys would do before exam. Got it? Yes? So now comes the question which you guys are so much interested in, which is the exam tested question. Yes, yes, one by one, Rubab, absolutely. Yes, all right. Now, why do we love recalls? I mean, you guys tell me. Why you guys love recalls? Can I have an answer to this? Can you update in the morning which book is discussed and what time? Absolutely, my dear, in the study group. Safa, in the study group, we are going to tell them all. Absolutely, Sornatha. I did all the books 4 times. Yes, 4 times. Okay, why do we love recalls? What is the reason that we rely upon exam tested questions so much? You can unmute. I know the backend team asked you not to, but now I'm asking a question. Why do we love recall so much? Why are we so much relying upon that? I have a question for you guys. I need an answer. I want to see.
Ma'am,
Yes, Rabia wants to say something. Yes, Rabia.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because like what we've heard and experienced from like the previous exams is that most of the questions are repeated from the recall. So we are maybe like trying our luck that if they're repeated and we've learned those answers by heart, and maybe that can help us in get scoring some percentage.
Yeah, that's one of the students' perspective, and I do respect that. Maybe every student thinks this, okay, if it's a repeat question, I'm able to do that. I should not leave it. Ankit, what do you think? Ankit? Sunil? Yes, Sunil. Why do we
Ma'am,
want to? Yes.
ma'am, because for passing, we are trying to set a target, and if we
Okay.
have been fairly enough to achieve that watershed, so the add-on advantage which takes us more towards a target that we can get from these previous repeats.
Okay. Very good. Okay, I do agree. I do respect that, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Palsy has got a very important time, and I'm here. Shiksa. It will put us in track. Okay. And Pramoda also repeats will help us to solve questions fact. Okay, Pramoda says it might help us in maintaining the time management. Pramoda, I respect that. Very good. Because we can't miss it.
Ma'am.
Sarah, okay? Yes. Rubab.
Ma'am, I want to
Yes.
ask the questions like the SB in all these SBS and EMQs books. How we should start these books doing the daily
I
questions?
would I would
Any
answer your
pattern on any
question. I
module
would
wise?
definitely answer your question and give you how you have to do the books. But first, answer my question that why we rely upon the exam tested questions so much. What is in your mind?
It,
Hello.
it it makes us to prepare in in a same pattern that exam come.
Okay, all right, thank you. Recall can give us an idea to emphasis on the topics. Thank you very much, Millie. I love your answer. As Rabi says, it's a comfort zone to rely upon. Okay, Suraj says are of limited use because EMQ's recall is inherently unreliable due to large number of options given in the exam. Thank you very much, Suraj. Now, here I am to guide you guys on exam tested questions. In MRCD Part 1, undoubtedly, most of the exam is from them. I do not say that we are not going to do that. And we would do it in a way that you guys will be knowing it by heart. I mean, there's a separate group for that. You guys do that together in multiple times. And then we've got a fast track as well. But the students who start preparing for MRCUT Part 2 in a way that they say that we are going to start preparing by doing only exam tested questions, we are going to rely upon so-called recalls. Read the guideline, unfortunately, fail from a very bad score. These exam tested questions, if you get, like Surya was saying here, I told you guys that at times the EMQs have got an option of like A to O. Who in the world can remember accurately? At times, the quality of the recalls are so poor and you get carried away by that. And the mistake you guys do is that rather than learning the concept behind that question or the topic of that question, you learn that question and you mark the answers without thinking, oh, yes, it's a recall. This is the answer we read in the recall. What we want is because it's a poor recall, my concept is that make sure that you learn that topic well, that if there is some twist, you're able to pick it up. And there are copy paste questions as well. I do agree. But you should not be blind in picking up the answers. Do you guys understand? And this is a very basic mistake that students they do. So what I want is that you would do all of them. But the topic that has been touched, if it's a trainee in difficulty, it's such a famous question of, trainee taking alcohol, or there's a trainee who's not specific in certain requirements. I teach the whole topic. So if anything comes from that, this shows the tendency or this shows the idea that what is important. Are you guys understanding? Do it, but do it in a way that you have a full grip on that topic, please. If twisted, you are able to type of question. Am I able to clarify? Do you guys understand? So those students who are doing that for getting an idea that what are the important topics, or what are the idea behind the some important way of coming up an exam, it's absolutely fine. But do not cram them up, please. Or do not rely upon them in a way that, okay, I'm leaving this topic, but I'll do these 100 questions. Because it can be twisted. Always read, always apply your knowledge. You understand with us that how we are going to take it forward. You would do that daily 1 hour. You know that? From 2015 onwards, you'll do that daily. Daily, there would be a time when you guys would do, there would be, so to begin with, we'd have Saturday, Sundays for that. But again, the concept should not be that you're just going to cram it up and then you say that, oh, this was the answer I read. So it's always better that you learn the idea, but if there's some twist, you know the topic as well. Got it? Yes, irrespective of the module, you guys would have it side by side. This is how it goes, Rubab, so that you have a grip over that and you have an understanding that how the questions are coming up. Okay? Got it, Rubab? Yeah? Okay, this is about, I hope I'm clear about the exam tested questions, everyone. Yes? Now comes a very important point, which is strategy. Strategy is must, e-learning is must. And if college has to give some new questions, I always say that it is from e-learning. Okay, so for example, every exam there are 20, 30 new questions and they are from our COD bundle. And when you take my sessions, I'll tell you that these are the recent recommendations. This is what the strategy questions are all about. And you'll understand. I'll give you a best of the understanding of that topic and you'll feel the change. I mean, so many students, they say that after reading themselves alone or after reading with me in the session, they get an idea that how the preparation can be different. Because I don't want you guys to take the session for the for the sake of taking a session. I want memory to be perfect. I want you to learn things with me. And if you see the feedback after day before yesterday's exam, you guys would understand that it is something when they say that, oh yes, we discussed it 6 months earlier, ma'am. We discussed in the first module and you were ringing, because this is how we actually learn and this is how we actually try to grasp the things, right? I would take around, I think, 30-40 minutes more, Tony. Yeah. Okay. All right, Hadika, yes, absolutely. You can just message the website team. It can be reset and you people can do as many times as you want. All right. Okay. Yes. In my sessions, definitely yes. You guys would do that with me. No problem at all. Okay. Yes, Ashim. Ankit, yes, it would be done. So everything would be with you guys and Anya in the study group. All right. You get everything in the study group. All right. So here I am with the live session schedule of January 2025. I'm meeting you today with an introduction. You're going to see me on 10th with Gynecology 1, and then you're going to see me on 16th with Gynecology 2. Every single live session, you're going to see me. And before meeting me, you people can just follow the daily schedule. Now, how the study group works. The study group works in a very organized way. It works, you read the guidelines. For example, tomorrow, everyone, you guys are starting up with the green top guideline premenstrual syndrome. What would you do? You will all follow the gynac channel. After following the gynac channel, you'll get the PMS there and you will do the TOG article PMS. Now, nobody in the study group would try to make alterations in the schedule for him or herself if there is no need of some sort of a necessity in terms of being busy. Okay? If you guys have been trying to reach out, sure, Nazia Nigar, please message the website team. Okay? Everybody, I need an attention here because now I am telling you guys, we have covered the curriculum part, we have covered how to prepare, we have covered what contents and what is the composition of the exam. Now we are coming up, what do we have to do? And here, I want your attention. For now, Memuna, I need 3 hours. And I think out of 24 hours, you can give me 3 hours. Yes, all of you? Can you guys give me 3 hours a day? Surabhi, possible? Okay, possible? Lazia, possible? Shirin, thank you very much. Can I get 3 hours? Thank you so much. Can I get 4.5 hours from next month? Please say yes. Yes. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So August, I need 4.5 hours. So in September, can I get around 5 to 6 hours? Please say yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Why am I adding 30 minutes? Because we are going to do revision from what we are going to start in July. Okay. And then last, we are going to have in October around 7 hours, right? And November and December onwards, I might need around 8 to 10 hours. And in the end, in January, it might be like just 12 hours working on the things and 12 hours of study. All right. This is how the study pattern to go. And this is how you guys are going to increase your time. If anybody is not understanding that how to take out time, ask me, please. I'll tell you ways. So I used to do for myself. I still remember sitting in the operation theater, waiting between, the patients getting shifted on the OT table and doing Amanda Jones. I have my memory of that. Okay. So this is how we do that. Will be accessible to July. Yes, ma'am, please answer if you join the course now. Akila, if you're joining January 25, then access would be January 25. But there are few students who have joined July 25. They have access to July 25. Every exam has an access to that exam. So the course you'll join. Okay. July 25 link is also there. You can join July 25. Okay. But the live sessions will start from January. If you want, you can join January 25 and then in 250 USD, you can do an extension and add on July course with that. Okay, Akila, you can discuss with me after the session. I can give you your personalized idea in terms of like what is your requirement and how I can just adjust you within the study. Okay, all right. Okay. So difficult on weekends. Why, Ashley? Why difficult on weekends, please? Come up with a query. Why is it difficult on weekends, Ashley? Hmm? Ashley, why difficult on weekends? Okay. Let's wait for Ashley to write that why it becomes difficult, so we come up with a solution to that. Yes, I'm not getting a reply. Oh, okay. Surabhi says no childcare on weekends. Surabhi, may I know children age? May I know children age? I'm living alone with household things and babies. No problem at all, Ashley. I would tell you that is so easy that what you have to do, toddler, that is the best age, Surabhi. When we feel like we mummies feel that baby is young and we can't study, let me tell you guys, baby in the lap is the best time. And then I tell my pregnant students that baby inside is the best time. Don't postpone your exam. Then baby in the lap is second best time. The baby walking is the best time. Believe me, when your kids will be taking Cambridge or they'll be just in doing their GCSEs or they would be in professional, then you would understand how difficult it is because then they need you. All right. So find your ways, and I'll tell you 7 months is the best time, Khalud, and I'll tell you that how you have to do that. Okay? No problem, Hiba. Just ask me. I'll tell you ways that how you have to do that. While cooking, while feeding, you all can do. That's not a problem. That's such a lovely age, Madhubanti. That's such a lovely age. The bigger the baby is, becomes to child, and then becomes and the studies becomes more. I mean, serious in terms. Then your mummy's attention is needed more. Okay, so please remember, I always say that, and this is out of experience. My students, they say that, ma'am, I got pregnant, I'm postponing the exam. I said, no, don't do that, please. I mean, intrauterine is the best time, please. Am I right? So you can study the best at this time. Yes. So just get connected to Bimaria. This is absolutely doable. I'll tell you. You connect your 7 years to do babysitting. Absolutely, Khalida. And that is an amazing time. Even blessings are more. Yes, Hiba. Yeah, that was amazing. Agree? Okay. Now, how I have to do the topic, everybody? Because from tomorrow you guys are starting. So what you guys need to understand is that you are going to have the topic, the day. So you will first read the full Green Top guideline. After reading the full Green Top guideline, you guys would do the summary from the portal to see that you've not missed out. You will make the notes of PMS. If you get time, you can solve the questions of PMS and you'll have the daily discussion on the topic. Then you will meet the moderator and you will do the daily discussion of it. Okay? So this is how it would go. And then you'll do next day chronic pelvic pain. And if you ask me what I used to do for myself, I will give 10 minutes to this. On it, I will give 10 minutes to just scan this. This is my way. I always used to do that. When I do the next topic, early morning when I wake up, I do one thing which I did yesterday. You would see. All the summaries, Sarah, are on the portal, please. So good to see you, Sarah. It's been long, my love. Thank you very much. It's very good to see you, my love. So all are on the portal, please. The Green Top guideline, Soumya, the nice guideline. Yes. So you people would see everything is on the portal. Now, I want to, absolutely, Felix, why not? It is the type of schedule which we make it's something which I could do back in 2018, or my moderators, Safa and all, they could do in 2020, coaching them. They had done the same way, and this is doable because we've passed through this. I tell especially the practical experiences that how we do with kids, how we do with hospital, how we do the reinforcement and make it a better memory. So you have to be perfect student. Okay? All this schedule for 6 months would be in your study group. Not only this, I'm showing you this one page. This is the second page. Okay? Every single material is in the study group. You don't have to search that, right? Every single summary is in your study group plus on your website. You don't have to search for that. You understand that what is important. What you have to do only is that you would just do that day's topic. For example, Vinitha knows that on 30th of 7th, there is a marriage. Okay, there is a family gathering. Okay, so Vinny, what I expect from you, Srijaya, what I expect from you is that when you start subfertility here on 22/7, when you know that your 30th day is busy and you can't open up, you would try to incorporate that talk article any day in between before 30th 7. Vinitha, are you understanding? Rukab, are you understanding? Hadika, yeah, Sarah, are you guys understanding, please? This is how I want my students to be perfect. If you guys would be perfect this way, the only thing is that, and you don't have to search anything. Everything is in the platter. Sarah, everything is in front of you guys. And again, we make 6 months schedule. Why? So that you know what you're doing. And then in between, you will have some days where you can do the backlog as well. Okay? After each module, generally, there would be days when you can do the missed things as well. I want you guys just promise me one thing. Do nothing. Enjoy yourself. Give time to family. Give time to kids, especially. Don't get exhausted from now. That's why I just asked for 3 hours. What I want is that you promise me that daily schedule would must. If you do only this, and you don't miss it, and do it the way I'm telling you, that when you come back to it, it should take half the time. If Ashley, POP is taking 3 hours for first time, next time it has to be 1.5 hours. That is the benefit of doing in 3 hours. If next time you're taking 3 hours, then we're wrong somewhere. Please get connected to me in this journey, right? I again say that in the last 3 to 4 batches, of course, it's because of you guys, because of the word of mouth, we have the strength going to like 1,300, 1,400 big RFA family. You will get so much of a support from your friends, and you'll find so much close relationships within the study group. But do not miss the daily schedule. This is my only requirement from you guys. Sama, if today we'll not sleep well, tomorrow when exactly we need our energies, we would feel very exhausted. All right, okay. I find it difficult to keep memory from soft copies. Hadika, I don't know how you read. Do you read on the screen? Do you use the pen? Hadika, do you use the pen? Get connected to me. I'll tell you that how we basically make it from the soft copy. Do you use the pen? Use the pen like in GoodNotes, in the Apple Notes? Soumya, you're right. So I'll tell you what you have to do. If the eye strain is more, please give break. Did you see my recent video of exam stress? Did you guys see my recent video of exam stress and how to cope up with that? Yes. Specifically, I told about that how to take breaks, how to improve the memory. So what I want is that you guys exactly know. No problem. I'll post that in the group. Back in team, can you just post the Insta link of that stress video to them, yeah? And how to make a better memory. Yes. How to read from soft copy, Aisha, that is an art. There are so many notebooks now, e-notebooks, which just look like a paper. Yes, Aisha. Yeah. And once you guys would join in terms of the study group, you'll see in my sessions that I tell you how to make it a good memory. Yes, Hadika, you would see after the sessions. I mean, once you'll start doing the module with me, you'll feel the change. All right. Now for each module, the things which you're seeing here, you would see that in the session as well. Okay. For example, you're doing Gynae 1 topics, you'll see me in the Gynae 1 in the live session before that. Sarah, you just do Apple Good Notes. That's amazing. I have been using it for years and years. Even, my kids use that. My son's using that for the sciences, for the physics, chemistry, for business and everything. So it's something which is very much doable. And that's something which really helps. If you just see Good Notes, you'll get an idea about that. This is something doable, which practically I'm using. But if you go to any shop, you'll get so many e-notebooks and they're amazing. They give so many stick-ons options and they're very, very nice. So I got gynecology stuff printed. Hadika, it's fine if you want to do in a book, but practically it becomes a little difficult when you guys go ahead with this. How can we write and edit? Okay, Anania, take a picture or write it down and do that with a pen. Editable, they become like you do the photo editing. Rania, you understand this is what students they do, and they even highlight. All right, I'm already working on that. I'll get back to you guys with this that you can do the highlighting and stuff, but for now, you can just do that. Okay, right, Aranya, clear? Yes? Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys that after each session, I am going to have for you guys mock exam. This is for each module, and that test is your assessment. Please don't take it as negative point, or it should not reduce your confidence. It should tell you that where you stand. After each module, we will have the self-assessment. If you see my July 2024 batch, they know exactly that how we had been doing this. And it becomes such a family-like environment that, we are studying, we are discussing, but we are enjoying. I don't want you guys to take the burden of MRCOG because if you take a stress, it would become a bigger stress. You'll get irritated, your families will get stuck up and they'll be like, oh my God, stop this, just be at peace. I want you guys to make extended match questions your strength, but without any difficulty, with a smile. All right? After each module, you will have a mock exam. Then we will have self-assessment that you read yourself, right? You read yourself, you read the guidelines, then you studied with me in the live session, you daily discussed with the moderator, then why our questions they went wrong. Got it? Yeah? So if in mock you're scoring good, that gives you confidence. If we are missing out certain questions, it should also help us. How it should help us? It should help us in a way that, yes, here I missed out reading this point. And we will get an idea about how we have to improve ourselves. This is a continuous improvement of 6 months. And when I make your basis, I analyze each one of you in this way. Do you guys get it how it would be? Rabab, you will see from tomorrow. The important points will be discussed and you would see from tomorrow how it would be. Everything would be discussed. So it's just like tomorrow is the first day. you people would understand. You people are starting in a very, very right time, I would say, that where the first day, first module is there. You can't study from the screen, Iram. Please send me a voice note on my number. Everyone, please, who actually doesn't know, this is my WhatsApp number, and you can drop in your queries from this WhatsApp number. Already, I think I've got 70 plus messages to join. The ones who have joined from the open group and who are not part of that, you guys know the study group is already, I think, approaching 400. This is always my starting. And then gradually it just goes to 1,000 plus. It's just, again, I say that I'm not capable. It's just the Almighty's blessings and your I think the word of mouth when I get the references from the senior students and from the colleagues. Um, you all can go to the RFA link of the January 2025. I will explain that, my dear. And you'll get the link there. Then you guys definitely, I know, want a coupon. So the ones who are joining today for 3 days, uh, not older students, right? There are some older students there, and this is something which you guys should know, that this 50% off for the part one students are there. I think few have already joined. Rita, my dear, yes, Rapap, Arab, you guys should remember. So 649 USD will reduce to with this coupon. Please check it out. RFALIMITED please see that. And you're going to see in this situation that the talk price is going to reduce to 449. Okay, 3 days you can use that. And for the older students who are already RFA alumni, please use your own coupons that's been given. Safa, I hope the part one students, they know, or the students who are already in the older group. Yes, Safa, are you there? Please give them 50% off which they have. So how can I rejoin Ahlam? Please drop in a message. Thank you very much, Safa. Ahlam, please message the website team. Can I request backend team to give Ahlam the extension? Yes, the part one student, Tamana, I cannot announce here, or else, the new students would also use that. Tamana, it's in your study group. Backend team, can I request you to give Tamana the part one students coupon, please, so that they don't miss out. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Chaitra, how will be the discussion tomorrow? So the discussion is going to be in the Telegram study group, and all of you, please make sure once you join, you guys are there. The new students are there, which is this. I am Dominican Roba. Thank you so much. So join the Telegram, Facebook premium groups, and please remember that as soon as you guys join, make sure that you guys are in the July 2024, January 2025 group. Thank you very much, Shaza. Shaza, please write that. Shaza, please write down. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so all of you, please pay attention here. I've not given the January 25 study group, but this is the July 24, which we had. Similarly, you have January 25 as well. Absolutely, Ashley. I am super proud of you guys. You guys are part of me. And again, taking an extension, we'll get an. Yeah, absolutely. That's very less, Tamana. That's hardly 250 USD extension, my love. Yes? Tamana, all of you, please, all the part one students, where do you want team to post? Your premium, fast track, and rapid revision. Can I request team to please put the 50% off for our part one students in the premium, in the rapid revision, and in the fast track? Yes? The backend team also put that in the rapid revision and also put that in the fast track so that they don't miss out. Actually, sure. And you can put that in M1 booster as well. Okay? Thank you very much. Absolutely, Rubab. It's always separate. It's absolutely different course with different content and different sessions. I'm going to take that. I'm new student part one, Sana. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So like this, all of you, as soon as you join, if you are not in the study groups, then you're missing out the preparation. Okay. So all of you have to be, ma'am, please clarify whether there will be a new schedule. Yes, it's Varsha. The schedule I've shown, it's starting from tomorrow. Varsha? The old GTG read is over. Now we are starting module-wise preparation. Rabab, it's a very tough question. It's a very difficult question at the moment because I would analyze and then guide you to what you need. But generally students, they do because they want to do exam tested questions from me. All right, Khalida, I will guide you, my dear. It's just like in 3 months. Okay, Chaitra, this is a premium course in which I take 28 live sessions, as I've shown to you. Here, I do all the modules details, and you've got around 12 moderators looking after you. All the live sessions are by me, and we take modules here. All right, okay. But when you are in the fast track, then I do not do the module-wise discussion. I do not discuss the guideline. I just do questions, answers, and references. So we do module-wise question and answers only. Okay. All right. Malati, are you asking for the daily, the group? I generally take it around 3 hours. At times it becomes bigger, depending upon the questions the students they have. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. MRCG Part 2, regular July 2024, you can see here. I wanted to guide you guys. Similarly, you are having the January 25. How many of you are still in the study group? How many of you are in January 25? Please, if somebody is not there, don't miss that out. You should be in the open group. You should be here, right? January 25. So January 25 study group is already there. You are already, I think, 400 plus there. Very well done, Sana. And then please make sure that you guys get all the study material. So what to do, Saira? Thank you very much, Prabhasha. Where is the study group, Susan? Study group, as soon as you register, you'll get an email, okay? So what you do is that you do after joining, you log into RFA website to receive the library. Immediately you get an email and the team adds you. They add you in the Facebook and the Telegram study group. Make sure that you don't miss that out as soon as you join. Make sure that you attempt the mocks. In the study group, we're going to guide you for that. And make sure that you follow the daily schedule. So the daily schedule would be pinned. It would be on the website. Okay. So you should not be missing out, and it would be pinned in the study group as well. So please start learning that how the study group works. You should be ready to utilize the course at its best. Okay. You should know that how to utilize the course at its best. How to use the website is the most important thing that you all should know. You should be aware about the courses. You will get so many courses, around 55 courses in progress. And you should know that once you are taking up the course, if you have completed something, it goes to the completed course that shows that you have completed that particular element, right? That particular element has been completed. And that should be very, very clear to you guys that you are beginning up with this. Okay. So please make sure that you guys understand that. And if any questions are there, you should be able to learn that well. Okay. So please start getting user friendly with your content. And if any questions are there, the website team is 24/7 there for you guys to make you understand. If anything is there, can you see the number in the chat box, everyone? This is for website team. And if you see here, this is how the website works. It's going in front of you guys. You've got the Greetup guideline summaries. You've got lovely pool, GTG nice pool. There are so many modules. And in each module, you'll find the content. You open up Gynet, you'll get Gyne GTG, you'll get Gyne Nice, you'll get Gyne Talk. When we were studying, we never had so much things organized, but this is how I always thought that it should be. That's why I always say the best way to organize you guys is this is how things are in front of you. Okay. If anything you guys need in terms of help, 24/7, the content and the website team is available for you guys. Okay. Varsha, you can't do it yourself. You just need to message the website team and that you'll get it from there. Okay, Claire? So you all should know how to log into the website. One more thing, please. After I take session, okay, the session would be on Zoom. After I take session, it gets uploaded on your portal. So there will be the recording of the session, and that you can listen to so many times. And till the end, students, they keep on listening to it. But you can only log in once and from one device, okay? So please keep a note of that in exam. One more thing, please. If there's any certificate, password or the ID change, so please make sure that you inform the website team or else the website gets blocked. Okay. So unfortunately, at that moment, we won't be able to do anything. Please keep a note of that in exam. That if at all you are preparing for something and near exam specifically, if you are just doing multiple changes, please always inform the website team that, for example, you're traveling or something, okay? The way you call your bank, yeah, that I'm traveling and I'll be on this place, okay? How can I find PMS on website now? Susan, open up the website, go to the Gynac module and follow the GTG. So you just for these next 10, 15 days, Susan, you are going to have your gynecology section open only. Don't go into any other section. Susan, open the website, go to module-wise summaries and open only gynecology. That's it. Inside gynecology, you'll get gynae talks, gynae nice, gynae GTG. Susan, got it?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so how to pass in one go? We have to pass in one go by having a very strong mindset and a very clear preparation technique, not to take stress, read with a smile, with a confidence, and practice more. Knowing that I've decided that I'm going to good notes. Anupama, good notes is what I've practically done, and that's something which is very, very easy. If Miss absolutely shouldn't, that's what I'm saying. That as soon as the session gets over, you have the recording around 6 to 8 hours. The website team puts the recording on your portal. Okay? Yes? Muhammad is site enough for reading materials. As I told you, I want one read of the PDF, please, for me. Yes. And after that, you can do the summary. But please, one read for me so that you have the confidence in the heart that, see, I've read the guideline, I've not missed anything. All right. So, ma'am, I have a query. I found the GTG for the PMS, but couldn't locate the talk article for PMS disorders. All right, Safa, I would request you to please share the screenshot of the website from the Gynac and just mark them that how they have to utilize. So from day one, they are smooth at that. All right. The backend team, it's only also in the Gynac, right? It's only from the Gynae module, it's also there. All right. And also you see the year of the talk article. Do we need to have hard copies of books or your team will provide us? No, you don't need. It's everything there in the study group, ma'am. Everything is there in the study group. Every single thing. You don't need to do that. All right. One more thing, Memuna. If you ask me, I always suggest, I mean, we took the exam on paper, right? I mean, we used to have the paper on the table. Now it's Pearson after the COVID, you know. I suggest doing the questions on the screen. Why? Because it gives you that feeling of like reading on the screen and, you know, because when you do that on the book and on the exam, it's in front of you, that does affect your focus, and it does affect because you don't have a pen on the hand. So, you know, it does affect your touching of power for the hints, right? So because your exam screen, it's always better that you do on the screen. And when you attend my session, I'll tell you that how you have to solve the books. You don't have to worry about this. You'll understand, right? Website questions are module wise, they're GTG wise, nice wise, Rupa, and you'll get lots of questions in the end as well. So don't worry about this.
Ajo.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So with this positive mindset, I want you guys to know that whatever problems you guys are facing, do not let those problems to be too much in terms of getting piled up. Whatever comes your way, start solving the problem. Every single problem has a solution. So find solution for the problem. Do a very good time management. What is passing percentage of a month?
यार ये डाली है ना
You all will do good. Unfortunately, if it doesn't happen, you
चलो
guys.
मुझे तो वो सुखाए आ जाओ क्या वेट
Aisha?
करें
Anita.
Okay, I'll do that from here. It's Priya. Okay. All right. So, if at all it doesn't happen, God forbid, then you can freeze it. Okay. But I'm hopeful and prayers with you guys. Thank you. All right. So the time management is very important. Please make sure that you solve these questions with us in a way that you don't have a trouble. It's very important that you just have a morale boosting. How to access the portal? Website team, can you please give the website link to them? Thank you very much. My only requirement from all of you is that please do not get stressful to a point that you get exhausted and the memory is like nowhere. I want a perfect memory from you guys, and that only happens when you start making it a lifestyle. As I started telling you guys, you have to attempt this exam with full confidence, without any nervousness and anxiety. Do not think negative, be positive, and you guys would see the change in your preparation. Be determined, have a very focused practice, do a perfect time management. Anywhere you feel that you're lagging behind, get connected. Makes a difference than just passing. Akhila, it depends upon what your aim is. If you're aiming for a gold medal, absolutely. So then it does matter for certain jobs. I mean, it makes you serious, but otherwise, passing is passing. It doesn't matter. I mean, how much score do you have? Okay. And especially it depends upon what are you aiming for. Are you aiming to practice in UK, or it's just like you just want to get that Mrcog with your name? All right. Thank you very much. So with this, you should be knowing about certain important points. That is, just have a good grip on the subject, everyone. Follow the schedule, practice questions, and discuss in the study group, because discussing study group in the study group makes your memory, and that really helps. And again, as I told you, please do not forget what you have done. This exam is a huge curriculum. You keep on doing the next things and you don't revise the older things. Yes, it becomes volatile. So do the new guidelines, but please do not forget the older. Okay? All those who are messaging again, the score is important. Allah, no, it's not important. Please don't worry. Okay? All right. I need last 10 to 15 minutes just because, are you guys tired? 2 marks matter if you want to practice in UK. It's not like that, but yes, for example, Rini is gold medalist RFA, right? So of course she got her first place in the hospital where she wanted. Of course, I mean it helps in being your improving your C's, yeah? Mama, do you understand? So she got her first choice where she wanted to have. Got it? Yeah? Varsha, because I have a certain guidelines which I want you to do from my sessions. That's the reason, Varsha. All right? Got it? And that is from the GTG. Everything is there, but then I'm updating because I'm doing the live session specifically for them. So what did we decide, Safa? Safa will post the timings in the group for you guys. Yes, Safa. The timings they're asking, so we'll post in the group? Yes? Okay, what is the criteria for part 2? There are need of experience? No. So you don't need at the moment, but yes, before part 3, you would need assessment of training. And that's needed before MRCT part 3. MRCT 2, you guys can do directly after MRCT part 1. The only prerequisite is taking exam after passing MRCT part 1. Okay? How many years for part 3? Years as in? How many years for part 3? Assessment? 4 years. 4 years. All right, guys, Safa has put in the timings. Please follow the timings. 12 p.m. books discussion and 2 p.m. daily discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so can we take 10 minutes to learn to solve extended match questions, or you want me to do that in the Gynex session? What do you guys want? Do you want me to do now, or can we do that in the Gynex session? As per your ease. Now? No? No? Okay. So I'll take 15 minutes to tell you the problems which you face and how to trainees get gold medal and the criteria for the gold medals. Ashley, I think I'll guide you in this session specifically. All the parts have to be in one go, and of course you have to get highest score in MRC part 3 as well. Okay? Thank you very much, Millie. All right. Now, the last part of the session is to give you an idea about the most difficult and challenging part, that is how to solve extended match question. You should be knowing that extended match questions are the most important part in exam, because we don't understand they are twists, they are very close options, and we tend to miss out the options because we have at the back of our mind time management stress, you know. So these are the things, and let me tell you guys again, the EMQs, they are essential to pass because they are containing more score, and moreover it takes more time as well. So when I'll take your boosters, when I'll take the last sessions, I'll tell you about the time management. EMQs we need to practice from the first day of the schedule. The contents of an EMQ, which students they don't understand, is that we have a question. This EMQ is from a lady with heavy menstrual bleed. You have following EMQs and you have to read the EMQs and then you should tell about the best option. Or they might give in leading question of extended match question that you have to tell about the next option. Or they give you appropriate. Or they give you accept. Okay. The first problem is that students do not read the leading question at all. Okay. How the EMQ is that it is a question, the question in this chart, which tells you about that EMQ, that what do you have to see in that EMQ? Okay. We get the options, we get the question. Now in Pearson, the question can be earlier as well. The options can be below that. The options can be early as well. It depends upon that generally how they give. But there are so many options. So what do we have to do? Please, always from day one, read the question for the EMQ. Why? Because if you don't read the question from the EMQ, the problem is that we don't understand. What are they asking for? Because maybe 5 options are fine, correct, and one may be next, one may be appropriate, one may be accept, one may be best. But if we are not reading the question under the nervousness, we are missing out the idea of the question asked. This is the first mistake that students they do, right? So for example, there are A to R options here, and this is one of the RCOG resource question. I am sitting in the Pearson Center and I am reading this question. 52 years old women. Now, the second mistake you guys do is that you start the EMQ with combined oral contraceptive, this, continuous, desogestrel, this. Why are we reading the options if we don't know the question? Make sense? This is the second mistake which we do. So, options have to be read after reading the question. Does it make sense? Everyone, are you guys with me? First, read the question. The step of solving EMQ is read the question, make an answer in your mind. After making an answer in your mind, then scan the answers and then mark the answer. Do you guys get it? If you follow this and start practicing from day one, your life would be easier. Why do we lose? Because we don't know the format of how to get the hang of the EMQs, right? First, read the question. Now I will read the question. I'm sitting in the Pearson Center. I will read the question. You guys just follow me, okay? For 52 years old women, para 3, age is very important. Her BMI is 32. She presents to her general practitioner with irregular vaginal bleeding. The transvaginal ultrasound scan of the pelvis demonstrates an endometrial thickness of 18 mm. Now I remember my GTG, my talk article, that's very high. And histology of an outpatient biopsy shows endometrial revealed hyperplasia with no atypia. So GTG endometrial hyperplasia, I remember from my on-course session. Okay, yes, ma'am told me that endometrial hyperplasia without atypia, it can be an IUS. Okay, this is coming up in my mind. All right, so far I'm just trying to read the question. Abdominal and pelvic examination is normal apart from that she had grade 1 cystocele. Now, this is what? This is distract. And you will get so many distractors in EMQ. They're asking about endometrial hyperplasia, but they're giving a tiny other point, which is just grade 1 cystocele, which is just to distract you. Now, we don't need to worry about it. Do you guys get it? On account, endometrial hyperplasia, grade 1 cystocele is a distractor. Are you guys following me? Yes, this is so important that you guys understand. Very well done. Now, I have not seen the answers. I am seeing only at this point what is my answer in my mind. So I would see here, well done. See, Rakhi is saying, in my mind, it is IUS. Rakhi, you're right. Why? Because it is without atypia, and without atypia, we have to give levonorgestrel. You guys are absolutely right. Why? Because we are starting the preparation, and you have not heard the session, and you don't know the guideline twist, and I have not given you the idea behind GTG twist. Oh my God. Surav says F. Surav, why you want to do hysterectomy? Can I know? Surav, why you want to do hysterectomy? Why? Doni, why? Why do you guys want to do hysterectomy? We have to choose one option. Absolutely, Ashim. In exam, we have to choose one option. Age, BMI, hyperplasia. Let me tell you, endometrial hyperplasia without atypia is never hysterectomy, ladies and gentlemen. Never. No. The guideline does not allow us to do so. Khalida says, ma'am, put IUS. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I will tell you that what am I thinking? Till here, I had IUS in my mind, and now no cellular atypia is there. I'm okay with that. But I would see the risk factors. Okay. Anisha says it's medroxyprogesterone acetate, ma'am, and that over 90 days. We don't have any recommendation for 3 months, my love. We have the recommendation of 6, the best option, the best management at the point. Okay, even then, Tamana, even then, if I ask anything, okay, Soumya says repeat endometrial biopsy in 6 months. Why, Soumya? Can you justify that? Can you justify that, please? Why? Anyone? Why are we doing a biopsy in 6 months? That means today we won't do anything? Suman says it's age, ma'am. Start biopsy option is not there. Akhila, I didn't get that.
Ma'am, biopsy won't help without treatment.
That's what I'm saying. Then why we want to wait?
First, we have to choose the first line of treatment, which goes in favor of IUS.
Okay. So all of you please pay attention. There's a line in the Green Top guideline which beautifully says,
Madam,
yes, my love. Yes.
just excuse me. I couldn't turn on the audio that moment. She's
No worries,
52.
please.
She's 52 years. Can we actually insert a Mirena for heavy menstrual bleeding at that age? Because the FSRH says that there's some age restriction on inserting Mirenas for
So,
HMB.
Surev, it is less of the HMB and more of the irregular vaginal bleeding. So I think either it's postmenopausal or she has not reached to the menopause.
Okay, ma'am.
So she is having here, we would not follow the HMB NICE guidelines, Surya. Here we would follow the recommendations of endometrial hyperplasia Green guideline. You get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I would tell you that now without reading all these answers are amazing. And I love you guys for this effort. I am super proud of you guys for this effort because we have not read the oncology. I mean, the way I tell you the tricks, you have not read with me. But let me tell you. See, you guys are so close. Now, the people who are thinking about this, they are doing conservative management. People who are thinking about this, they know that if IUS is not done, then we do this. People who are thinking about this age, they are also right in thinking because that's the first line management for endometrial hyperplasia without atypia. Now, what is the trick here? Can you see the risk factors in this lady? Can I know the risk factor? Oh my God, why Elithar? Why in the world Reloxifene? Why,
Oh,
sweetie? That too for endometrial hyperplasia. What is the risk factor here?
obesity.
Age and
Opacity. I love you,
BMI.
Suraj. You're amazing. Well done. You have a vision for it. Well done, Suman. Very good, Sama. You guys are amazing. The guideline says that if there had been an outpatient biopsy for a patient and we have risk factors, it's always better that we don't miss out the coexistent cancer and we don't miss out the coexistent atypia or we should irregular bleeding in this age, we should not miss out seeing with the camera to rule out any polyps being there. So the guideline clearly says that if Papel had been done, always see hysteroscopic biopsy, see a camera vision, make sure that you don't miss out any coexistent atypia, especially when the patient is high risk, and then do the decision. Now, when I will teach you, how would I teach you guys? I love you guys, Soumya. I'm so happy that, see, now, if this question would come in exam, would you guys ever forget? Tell me. Would you guys ever forget? You would never forget that. No matter I ask you after 1 year, you would never forget. Now, change the question. And you guys would see that you guys would have a perfect answer. I changed the question by saying that she had hysteroscopic biopsy. And the result is hyperplasia with no cellular atypia. Now my answer is H. Make sense? Make sense? All of you, please tell me, are you guys with me? This is how EMQs make a difference. And this is how learning makes a difference in an exact way. And the guideline does not have this scenario, but the guideline gives you steps. There's one line in the GTG which says that the high-risk patients should be evaluated with hysteroscopy. Tamana, got it? Vinny, got it? Soumya? I am so proud of you guys because I am assessing you guys as very tiny ABC steps. And your vision had been perfect because you were going and solving in the right direction. It's only that I've not taught you. So I'm very proud of you guys that you are in the right direction. All right? Because Rubab, it's not mentioned. It's not mentioned. Hysteroscopy, remember, the Green Top Guideline Endometrial Hyperplasia very clearly says that first line can be Pipal. And that is the only indication in the endometrial hyperplasia where we can do. Otherwise, it's always hysteroscopic biopsy. An indication in a postmenopausal patient or bleeding is first Pipal, and then we go with the hysteroscopy. This is the sequence given in the guideline. So because it's not given that she's on the second step, I repeat, Pipal is the first step. For example, if TVS shows what? Everyone please pay attention. If TVS shows 18 mm, right? First step would be Pipal. Second step would be hysteroscopy. So in hysteroscopy, if they mention that it is without atypia, it would be IUS. If it's with atypia, it would be Surev's answer, hysterectomy. If we go even further above this, postmenopausal bleeding, TBS. Did you guys understand? In this one algorithm, which I've made in front of you, I have solved 5 extended match questions of exam. EMQ comes with PMB, you will choose TBS. They have already mentioned TBS is done, you will choose Papal. They have done Papal, you will choose hysteroscopy and biopsy. They've done hysteroscopy of biopsy, whatever is the histopath given, according to that, find the solution. Your EMQ would never, ever go wrong in exam if you know the steps. And here, the only problem was that you missed out this step as per the GTG. Are you guys with me? This is how EMQs have to be solved, right? Because Rakhi, in this situation, adds on and they say only in high-risk patients we go direct, because they say that we can do that, Rakhi. It's something which is like an initial step because we don't add on to too much of a burden in direct hysteroscopies because it might be normal. Rakhi, for example, if Pipal is normal, we don't do anything. If it's abnormal, we go to hysteroscopy. If we start doing hysteroscopy for everyone, Rakhi, that would look the burden. I mean, it would add on to the burden in NHS, isn't it? Rakhi, you're understanding. Pipal can come out as normal, right? So why to do hysteroscopy for everyone? Rakhi, you're understanding my point? So we don't add on to the burden on the clinics, right? Without any knowing that she has any wrong report or any report which needs further investigation. Rakhi, does it make sense? Got it? Hello, Shagupta. How are you doing? If no, absolutely, of course. That means that the patient is okay. You don't find anything. The report is normal. You reassure the patient that if you'll have bleeding again, we'll see. All right? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. So can we do one more? Yes? So this is the first mistake which students they do. All right? So how to practice the EMQs? Thank you very much, Suman. I'm super proud of you guys for understanding. This is how we learn. Keep practice EMQ from the start. So I want you guys to practice the rules of the EMQ daily. So from now, you know how much I want? I want 20 EMQs a day from any book you start in the open group. 20 extended match question. Is it difficult to do 20 EMQs? Because we don't know that the correct option. It's from RCOG bundle, so I can't change the option summer. All right. Okay, everyone. Is 20 EMQs doing from today is a trouble? Can we manage 20 EMQs? If it's difficult, I can keep 10 for you as well. But I want that at least 20 EMQs we start today. Okay. Now, 20 EMQs you'll start from today, right? And yes, if she is premenopausal, Binny. After 50, we generally don't consider her as premenopausal. Okay, in HMB, yes. I will do the HMB nice guideline with you guys and we'll tell. So 20 EMQs you guys would do, right? And if any question goes wrong, you would analyze that what was the wrong thing and you will write in front of that and you will mark that question. And if you do it right, you will do well done, well done. I'm not that bad. I'm going to be great. Keep on encouraging yourself. All right. 20 EMQs for the month of July. And then I will gradually increase it. And in September, October, I start doing it 50. And then I make it 100 in somewhere November. All right. Because that's something which I want you to do in a go. This is how I want you guys to do extended math question. 20 EMQs you should do, Ankit. Absolutely, my love. Absolutely. So 20 EMQs for this month, for the next month. We'll increase it to 30 somewhere in August, September. And from October, I wanted 50. And November has to be 100. And you know, in November, when we do 100, we will do in a go. I mean, I'll give you 2 hours and you will do 100 EMQs with time management. This is how I want the extended match questions to be done. Okay. Can we do one? Yeah? Yes, Sadaf. Just see Safa is going to pose that. How to know the correct answer is given in the books, my dear. It's solved. Yes? Okay, let's read the question together. So now I'm sitting in the Pearson Center and I will start with a couple are referred to the fertility clinic after 1 year trying to conceive. So 1 year is important for me. I will tell you why, though I've not discussed the subfertility guideline, but I just wanted to tell you that how things should be registered in exam, okay? So trying to conceive for the first time, the woman is 29 years old and her last menstrual period was 3 weeks ago. She says that she used to have regular periods, but now she menstruates infrequently. That's a very important word for me. Every 5 to 6 months after putting on a lot of weight. That's again very important for me. Now, what's coming up in my mind? I'm sitting in the center. PCOS is coming up in my mind, right? Till this point, I'm thinking about PCOS. Trans-abdominal ultrasound was unremarkable. Now I'm worried. I had PCOS in mind, but the ultrasound is okay. I mean, there's no necklace bead appearance for the ovaries, but it's okay. Still, Rotterdam can be positive. This is how I'm thinking about the Green Top guideline. Rotterdam can still be positive, even we don't have the multiple follicles and we don't see the multiple cells. She had type 2 diabetes for 2 years and is taking metformin twice a day for folic acid of 5 mg. Now, again, I'm concerned because diabetes again goes with PCOS. All right. This is how I'm telling you that what goes into a candidate's mind. Okay. She smokes 5 to 10 cigarettes a day. The main partner is 38 years old and has 3 children from a previous relationship, and he's a non-smoker. There are no obvious problems with the sexual intercourse and its frequency. Now, the male fertility is not there because the male partner has got kids. Okay. Clinical examination of both partners is normal apart from a female BMI of 34. Now, this 34 again makes me think about PCOS. Semen analysis shows 15 million sperms per ml, volume is 2.6 ml, normal morphological forms 3%, and progressive motility 31%. Now, I will recall the WHO semen analysis, and I would see that, okay, all is good, and especially the male has already got kids, so I'm not concerned about the male's fertility more. Yes, so what is my concern? Now, okay. Come on, guys. Shitra, well done. Can I have the options here? All right. Okay. OBQ. O is thyroid function test. D, estradiol, early follicular phase. Okay. Why in the early follicular phase testosterone, sweetie? Okay, C, on the same day. O, B, Sanduce, and testosterone, prolactin, F. Oh my God. Can you guys see your answers? And that's why I always say that extended match question is the reason for passing, and unfortunately, it's a reason for failing as well. Do you guys agree? Look at the answers. We have got all answers from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Yeah, gives a smile today because we are starting preparation. Gives a smile. Now you guys would see. Safa, are you there? So now, Safa, after few months, we would show them that how you guys used to answer. Yes? And they'll understand, oh my God, now we are so better. In the last division, when Safa gives those EMQs, then you guys would understand and see how much different your vision is. You would see a change in yourself. Absolutely. This is how we learn. And if you guys just analyze that you guys are thinking random at the moment. Yes? All right. So let's try to learn. This question B, transvaginal scan, why? Why do you want to do transvaginal scan in oligomenorrhea? Yes? But Saima, if he has got kids, that's not a concern, right? So even then, which option do you want to do? Saima, I agree, I respect that. But what option would you choose for the male fertility? Nothing, right? Yes? Sama N. He has got already kids with the previous relationship. Yes, my love? So that means that the man is okay. Okay, all right. Now let's listen to me very carefully. The once I am in the center, right, I'll make my mind up that, okay, firstly, I'm concerned about PCOS. So that's my first thing in my mind. So I will read the options starting from A. I will go like this. Okay, everyone. So I will see Enron, stenodione, 17-hydroxyprogesterone, testosterone, dihydroepiandrosterone sulfate. I don't have any pursuit here. Right? I don't need this at the moment. I don't have any androgenic symptoms at the moment. Even acne is not there. Are you guys understanding? Please try and understand. I would not think about this. AMH, it's not an ovarian reserve, right? Estradiol, prolactin, FSH, LH, testosterone taken on the same day. Estradiol, prolactin, FSH, LH, testosterone taken in early follicular. Now, I am a candidate. And C and D, even if I don't know anything, I would be thinking about C and D. You know why? You know why? Because second option, this part is different. It means that there is some trick in this to make the closest options. Okay, you do not know the topic, everyone, but some C and D, so that it a slightest change. I will mark both of them and go down. Are you guys understand? When you start solving the books, you'll understand. This comes in your mind. I mean, why so close options? Why so close? There is something there which they want me to know, right? Then full blood count is not needed. HSG, I'm not concerned about the tubes. Again, I'm not concerned about the tubes. Hysteroscopy, I am not concerned about anything inside the uterus at the moment. Why karyotyping? I'm not concerned because she's having periods. I mean, she's not amenorrheic. I'm not thinking about MRKH. I'm not thinking about AIS. Okay. Laparoscopy, I'm not concerned about the tubes, please. I mean, at the moment, I'm concerned about something related to ovaries, something related to ovulation, something related to periods. Molecular genetic cystic fibrosis is not needed. A husband had already kids, so I'm not thinking about the bilateral absence of the vas difference. Something I'm not asking about the congenital problems. Postcoital test is not needed. Antibody titer is not significant as per the fertility guideline. They say that it's not evidence based. Testosterone, prolactin, FSH, and LH is another good option. It's another good option. I'll keep it marked with C, D, and N. O, alone thyroid won't help me. Alone TVS won't help me for anything. Urine pregnancy test is not needed. Why? Because she just had 3 weeks back. Sundus, my love, 3 weeks back, she had periods. So she's not even overdue. Sundus, had it been amenorrhea, yes, that would have been a concern. You understand my point? Yes? So what are we concerned about? Now, I have scanned it quickly. Okay, I have shortlisted C, D, and N. Are you guys with me? I have shortlisted C, D, and N. After shortlisting C, D, and N, I am concerned, okay, what is better? Testosterone would help with PCOS, prolactin would help, FSH, LH would help, but there should be estradiol as well because the patient has got certain factors where we need to just understand that, the type of the menstrual cycle she's having. Now I am left with that this is better because she has oligomenorrhea, right? All oligo causes come with estradiol, prolactin, FSH, LH, and testosterone. Now my concern is that is there any sort of a concern of doing it in the early follicular? Does it make any difference doing testosterone in the early follicular phase? All of you, does the guideline say that? Prolactin, does it make any difference? Does it make any difference that it has to be in the early follicle? Now comes my applied clinical knowledge. No. After so much of an exclusion, I have come to a point that estradiol, prolactin, FSH, and LH and testosterone are taken on the same. RCOG says, and I quote from Bundle, that oligomenorrhea investigations must include the test for ovarian insufficiency. So we come to know that it's a premature ovarian failure or hyperprolactinemia, or we have some sort of a problem in terms of the patient having estradiol being not fine, right? Now, TBS people were saying that might be better, but that would be after doing the hormonal assessment. All right. Okay. So, Ala, the trick here is that others don't have to be in the follicular phase. If you say that testosterone also is on the, thank you very much, Eram. I'm super proud of you for selecting the right answer. Ala, I respect that. But let's go back. This is from RCOG pool. This question is, if I say that testosterone is taken in the early follicle, my applied clinical knowledge, nobody can support in the world. Right? Yes? So nobody can support. Had it been FSH and LH in the follicular, yes, it would have been correct. But whole option is not correct. The testosterone or prolactin have to be in early follicular. What we can do it with the same trick we can do. One more thing, please. When do we do FSH and LH in the follicular phase? Can somebody tell me? Mana, when do we do that in day 2 and day 3? When we are concerned about the ovulation, when we are concerned about day 2, yes. Why? When do we do that? When we are concerned about checking out about reversed LH FSH. But let me tell you guys, it's now not part of the Rotterdam. The Green Top guideline doesn't say that. Why we are doing FSH here? To rule out being so much more, and POF needs to be ruled out. Why? Because diabetes and other risk factors, even obesity, that can be one of the contributing factors that she has an ovarian failure. And for ovarian failure, we don't see the follicular phase. Any time can be done. So when you see my POF session, you'll understand that. Here, we are thinking about she might have Vinisha, Vishisha. It is when we are talking about when we are talking about the idea of ovulation, yes or no? When we are thinking about the premature ovarian failure, then we don't need the follicular phase. It can be any part in the cycle and it would be higher. The value would be higher. We are ruling out, friends, hypergonadotrophic hypogonadism here, the premature ovarian failure, because we've got risk factors. Along with that, we are ruling out the other oligomenorrhea reasons as well. But we don't have androgenic cause, so we are ruling out all oligomenorrhea reasons here. Everybody clear?
Madam,
Yes, my
uh,
dear Ashley.
Madam, even with hypothyroidism, there will be weight gain, there will be
I
irregular cycles.
totally agree. I totally agree. And I love you for this thought. But if I would add up the thyroid test in this, that would be great. It would be best. But alone doing the thyroid function and leaving all of these doesn't make sense. You're absolutely right. This has to be done. But if we don't have in one option, what can we do? We have to choose out of, okay, this is giving us more option or this is giving us a better option. You
Mom,
get
but
it?
it be done.
Yes, my love.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
But because I think thyroid function test has to be done for patients with symptoms of hypothyroidism or
No,
hyperthyroidism.
no. I'll tell you that the certain symptoms if the patient has, for example, she's obese, also irregularity is also there. So it's essential that we know in this point that it
और
has
मैं
to be
जब
done.
पढ़ाई करेगी ना मैं
Very
पूरा
good
पढ़
question.
के अंदर नाल वो करा
But
करांगी क्वेश्चन आंसर
Kiran, there is
बंद हो
some issue. Okay, Kiran, any problem? We can see you. I know the couple is enjoying the session, yeah? Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So we are happy to see you as a couple. Pay my regards. Thank you very much. Okay. So we were talking about the thyroid function test would be done, but on account of choosing this alone, Surab, and leaving this doesn't make sense. And it's something which should not be done. But yes, if we are doing the thyroid function test, I mean, if it would happen here, undoubtedly it would have been the best. And this is what they do. They put correct options, Tiny. You have to look upon the best one. Surab, are you understanding, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Very good. Very well done. This is how we do the brainstorming, and this is how the mistake should not be done. All right? Safa was saying when I was preparing the session that, ma'am, you will do only 4 EMQs. I said, yeah, I'll prepare 4. Safa, I told you, yeah, that it would be difficult even to cover up 2 because they are newcomers and they'll understand. Will I give you the idea about how the mistakes that happen? Yes? So tips of the reading of extended match questions are that, thank you very much. You would see, Tamana, you will see your approach after attending the sessions. You will see your approach after solving so many questions. And from each mistake, we learn. From each mistake, we get a direction. And that's how students, they pass, right? And that's the reason that I'm coaching you today for this. And after each session, you'll understand specifically. If you see the feedbacks, after each session of mine, students, they say, oh my God, we are so clear about, the horizon and the broad vision we need to keep and how we need to catch up the tricks, right? So tips to read the EMQ is, please make the question answer in your mind and then move further with an extended match question. So when we make mistakes in the EMQ, then only we learn. It's just because we don't know the topic. So point number 1 is learn the topic, then apply that learning. Apply that learning or knowing about how we have to solve the topic. So that it's absolutely understandable because you have not read the topic, you don't know what they're asking for, and we get confused in that. Okay? So these are certain points which I wanted to discuss with you. This was just an example, but I wanted to tell you that if you would start practicing EMQs from the beginning, I'll say one thing for not only for MRCOG, for life, that anything which you think is difficult, please start doing it in the start of the day. If you'll know that EMQs need practice from the very beginning, start making them your strength. You will feel the change and make this attire for yourself forever, right? So I will do one more EMQ to give you the idea about how the things should be. And you'll understand that how they actually confuse you guys in certain giving in certain hints for the exam question. And then I'm going to take the question and answers, please. Let's solve this one. And this is the question. Okay. A 59 years old woman, she's para 2, Oh, no problem at all, Ruby. You're going to be super fit. Thank you very much. So, thank you very much. 59 years old women, para 2 is referred with urinary leakage when coughing, sneezing, lifting, bending, and changing position. Now, what am I thinking? I'm thinking it's a stress urinary incontinence. Am I right? I am in the Pearson Center. I have read the question from this point till this point, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a stress urinary incontinence. See, Aisha Ahsan is thinking the same. Amazing. Now, on examination, her BMI is 30, and there is evidence of lower genital tract atrophy, and there is no demonstrable stress incontinence. We'll mark it. And she's BMI 30. That goes towards SUI as well. Filling cystometry shows an early first desire to void at 75 ml, urgency at 140 ml, high pressure diffuser contraction, which reached 40 centimeters of water. Where are my part students? I taught you guys, yes? And then it resulted in completed bladder emptying. Now give me the answer. All part 1 students, I have taught the urodynamic myself. Nobody can make a mistake in this. Yes? H, Surabh says. H is what? Overactive bladder. Very good. Did you guys see? Did you guys remember when I took the session on the urodynamics, how I taught you guys Nasreen says? Pretty sir. Okay, why it's not SUI? She's leaking with cough. She's leaking with sneezing. She's leaking with lifting and bending. Why? No? H. Overactive bladder. Okay, so this is what Surabh says and Aisha says. Aisha and Surabh. Can I have Aisha and Surabh here? Aisha, can I have the camera? Can I talk to you? Surabh, can I talk to you? Please give me the vision. Why it's overactive bladder? Sharmila also says F. Okay, no, she says F. Okay, H. Aisha. Aisha. Iram also says H. Iram. Okay, Iram. Quickly, explain your point of view so that we'll never forget that in exam. Can you justify? Quickly, girl.
Ma'am, my device doesn't have a camera. I'll arrange
Okay,
for
no,
it.
no problem, my dear. Don't forget that, in sessions, when we make a mistake, we sing songs and we learn that together. So camera is a punishment for these live sessions, yeah? So, okay, no problem. Please tell me, what is in your mind? Why it's overactive bladder?
Because she has that urgency at 140 ml associated with a contraction, and it's resulted in the bladder emptying.
Okay. So you're absolutely right in your vision, in your understanding. My question is, what's the difference between overactive bladder and
I'm not very sure here. Not very clear here.
so if you're right in this, that it's an overactive bladder, I do respect. You're absolutely right. So lots of hearts from my side. But the ones who are saying, oh, digital overactivity, so what is the difference between F and H? Okay, I'll tell you. All of you, the best thing about you guys is that none of you made a mistake of not reading the question carefully, because on history based, it was SUI. It was history based SUI, which was ruled out by somebody's mic is on here. Somebody's mic is unmute. Can we have the mute, please? Can we have the mute mode, please? It's gonna help us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So we were talking about that it was a history-based SUI, but then when it came to urodynamic, it was like no revealed. So it's not SUI. That's number one. This has been said no. So I will now go to the content. Now, as you guys are right, I have also two things in my mind. She had overactive bladder. Now I have made a diagnosis of very clear overactivity. Now, it's not an atonic bladder, it's not a calculus, it's not a diverticulum, it's not a tumor, it's not a cystitis. Now, it can be frequency with this, but urodynamic is with me. I'm concerned about this. It's not endometriosis. I'm concerned about this. Overflow incontinence, painful bladder. It's absolutely not. It's okay. I'll tell you about this also. Okay. Tuberculosis, no. It's not urethral syndrome. It's frequencies there. UTI can be there, but I've got urodynamic. Urodynamic stress incontinence has been ruled out by urodynamics. No tumor, no PF now. Now I would tell you that how they trick you in the extended match question for these three. Now, patient comes in the clinic with symptoms of frequency, urgency, maybe nocturia, with or without wetness. It may be wet, maybe dry. So in that situation, the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is overactive bladder. Remember, overactive bladder is on the basis of history. It's a diagnosis on the basis of history. It's on the basis of patient's symptoms. Now, once the urodynamic is done, and on the urodynamic studies, the detrusor is overactive and it's more than 10. As per the NICE guideline, friends, if it's more than 10 centimeters of water, it is detrusor overactivity. So I have been provided with detrusor overactivity diagnosis here, right? If in exam, they give you urodynamic studies where the patient has symptoms of overactive bladder with the urodynamic studies being normal, this is sensory urgency. So all three are recall EMQs. I repeat, if in EMQ scenario in exam, she comes to the clinic, urogynac clinic, with urgency, frequency, nocturia, my answer would be overactive bladder. Surya, if only symptoms are there. Now, if the EMQ goes one step ahead, it goes one step ahead with urodynamic findings. When urodynamic is increased detrusor activity, my answer would be detrusor overactivity. And urodynamic is done because of overactive bladder. It's a normal detrusor pressure. My answer would be sensory urgency. All three are EMQs for the exam 2020, 2021, 2023. So with one EMQ, you've learned so many answers. The answer here is it's detrusor overactivity, which is a urodynamic diagnosis after studying the result. And Surev, Aisha, all those who were saying overactive bladder is a clinical diagnosis. Am I clear? Did it make any difference in your understanding, please? More
Yes,
than
ma'am.
10 is overactive. Thank you very much, Surab. I'm so proud of you for your involvement and attentive listening. Thank you so much. Aisha, got it? Sadaf, you liked it? So again, when I'll do the Eurogynic with you guys, then it will be very, very easy for you guys. You will start loving it. When you start understanding it, you'll start loving it because you feel confident within yourself, You'll start understanding that, okay, this was a mistake. Start correcting each other. See, ma'am told this. See, this is the buzzword. This is what we learned. And this is what I see in months and months students getting better. Please do the reliable sources of EMQs. The books we will post in the group, and you guys have to just follow those books. I am so grateful, Kamana, if you're feeling today that you are having a betterment, please. Again, I am so grateful to you guys. So many messages. My WhatsApp is just pop, pop, pop. So many people are messaging with normally absolutely Anupama. If overactive bladder symptoms are there, but the urodynamic is normal, we call that condition as sensory urgency. And let me tell you guys, it's a very important station of MRCOD Part 3 recalls. And we get this station at least 5 to 6 times in MRCOD 3. The station has come up a sensory urgency as a structured discussion. All right. So again, the ones who are messaging, please, tomorrow we are starting the schedule. I'm so grateful, Sadaf. Please do not miss out the coupon. Thank you very much. The ones who are messaging, please, I'm full of the messages at the moment. The Part 1 students, do not miss out your 50% because you're part of RFA alumni. And the newcomers, our FA limited offer is there. Please put in this coupon, and it's going to give you $200 off this. And Sapa, I will request you to put that in open group as well, because my mobile is constantly getting the messages, but just put it in the open group, Safa, in the open Telegram, so that if somebody is messaging me direct, I would be able to answer you guys maybe after 1 hour. But before that, I'm so grateful, my love. All right, Safa, would I like to say anything before we take the questions and for the daily schedule or something? Yeah. We are adding new members. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Becky and team. If anybody has joined in, please make sure that you're part of the study group, because you listen to my voice there. You see me there in the group. You have to be. I'm so grateful, Aisha. Thank you so much. Back and team, don't miss out any new member. They should not miss out tomorrow's topic. All right? Yes? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tasneem. I am so grateful. One requirement, that please feel like a family. I am a guest working alone. I have faith in studying together. I have faith in having the study time with peaceful mind, with a smile and compassion and good deeds. Please, thank you very much, Smriti. My pleasure, sweetheart. When can we find the module-wise materials? Everything is in your group. Just get connected in the group, and you'll get all the moderators there. Thank you very much, Tasneem. You guys are amazing. It's just that you have to see yourself from my vision, from your mentor's vision. I'll make you guys sail through, and you'll find team 24/7. Mrcog2, let me tell you guys, have been such an amazing journey. You've just seen the previous study group of like 1,300 people, right? And at the end of the day, they are a family. They're so strongly connected to each other. And they all know, they all just wake up together, they all sleep together, they all spend their times together, they make each other learn. And yes, it makes my leadership very easy under my wonderful team of moderators and my wonderful team of the website who actually helps all of you there. Thank you very much, Sala. I am so grateful. Thank you very much. You all would pass part 1 with lots of prayers. God forbid if the result doesn't favor, please freeze that. But I'm sure that the results are going to be amazing. You guys were very well prepared, and I'm super proud of you guys for all the efforts that you have been making. It will not be enough time for this course. A lot of things to be doing on a daily basis, and it's absolutely okay. As I told, I need 3 hours. Please give me 3 hours. How to access RFA library? Please log into the website. Backend team, please copy paste the website thing. Okay, I'm here for the questions. All those questions which I was not answering in the middle. Please, I'm here for the answers. Ma'am, do you want us to do 20 MCQs or so? So the moderator will also be there, but I want at least your self-practice for yourself as well. Okay, so that you start getting confidence and you start making your speed. All right. How to access the daily schedule. Safa, can I request you to put the daily schedule and pin it? All of you, please, in the Facebook, it's pinned, the daily schedule, and in the Telegram as well. Okay. This session would be uploaded on YouTube. It would be uploaded on your portals as well. The paid students can get it. It was an open webinar. So after that, only the registered students are going to listen to me, and we're going to be connected to each other. Yes, please. There was some question.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to know whatever GTGs we do every day, whatever the guidelines we do, we will get the same summaries on the premium group, or it would be a different.
No. Daily. For example, tomorrow you will get PMS, GTG, and PMS talk summary in the portal. On the
so we go spontaneous hand in hand daily.
Okay, daily. Yes. And something which you want to revise from the older one, just scan the group Goa. It will be hashtag. You'll just go to the search bar, write PMS. Even after 4 days, you can go to PMS.
Fair
Get
enough,
it?
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Got it? Thank you, my love. Thank you very much. So, Aisha,
Ma'am,
everyone,
hello,
request on
ma'am.
Facebook. Please
Hello,
make
ma'am.
sure that you get your registered WhatsApp number and email address. Otherwise, the team is not going to accept. Please answer the questions and write your registered numbers. Otherwise, it's only for registered students, so don't miss that out, okay? All right, ma'am. How much time should we give
Hello,
to one
ma'am.
SP?
Hello.
Hello. Yes,
Hello,
please.
ma'am. Can you listen?
Yes, I can. I can very well listen to
Ma'am,
you.
ma'am, I have a question. The Facebook group that is already connected in for July 24. Is it same for January 25?
No, not at all. January 25 is absolutely different. July students are not in January. The ones who have done the extension, they are only there.
Okay, ma'am. Then I'm not connected yet. How to connect? Please send me.
Okay, you are in the Telegram, January
Yes,
25?
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
team, please. Back in team, please post the Facebook link once again in the Telegram groups. Every student is there and they don't miss out the Facebook announcements. Thank you very
Ma'am,
much.
what schedule is done in Facebook group?
No, nothing. Tomorrow we are starting. You have not missed
Okay, ma'am.
anything. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Thank you. Ruhi Tuladhar. So this is my number. The first one, you can get connected to Mentor anytime. And this is the website number. The second one, you can get connected to them anytime. All right. Got it? These two numbers are in front of you guys. Part 2 live classes are starting from tomorrow. The live classes, Sharmila, I've shown you the live schedule. So the live sessions are going to be according to the schedule. Okay, tomorrow is the first day of the schedule in terms of discussion. All right. Okay, please add me in the Telegram group. Okay, one more request, please. The Telegram number has to be your registered number, or else you'll not be added. And you can use one number for the study group. Okay. All right. Ruhi, you can message the website team, or you can message me. You can message Safa. Any discussion with Zoom? Yes. Tomorrow? No. Zoom session would be live session. So
Hello.
yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. I have a one question.
Mhm.
That you have a webinar session on the 10th of this July, and the
Mhm.
whatever classes from tomorrow we have to read. You have to discuss that all topics on the gynae class one or how?
Yes. So I'll do Gynec 1 and I'll do Gynec 2. So please, all of you, the ones who want again, I have shown again, this is the live session. I'm going to see you guys on 10th of July. All
No,
right?
this organic one, we all the topics which we covered from
Yes,
16 from
yes.
tomorrow onwards
Yes.
will be covered in the organic one. Okay.
Yes. And then once you cover the Gynec 2, I'll see you guys. So basically, first you cover the topic and then you see. All right?
So suppose, ma'am, if
Excuse
we
me, ma'am.
cannot complete that guideline completely before our discussion. Hello?
Do that after the session, Shiri.
Okay. Okay, because otherwise it's difficult to understand and give the complete answer of your EMQs or SBAs if we
No
didn't
problem at
complete
all.
that.
I do not. No. I don't take assessment in the sessions, Manda. I teach.
Yes, okay.
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 I don't take assessment. I mean, I'm not there to assess you guys in the session. I teach. Okay. You learn.
Because some GTD guidelines are too long that it's not enough time with your duties and everything that you have to complete it before your sessions. And all these topics you are giving daily basis from tomorrow, it's too long to complete in
Not
this.
at all. But if you're not ready to do one topic a day, I mean, it's only PMS. We cannot cover it in 6 months. You have to do MRCOG. All right. I
Yes,
cannot
yeah.
give one topic in 4 days, sweetheart. I do not expect that from me. I cannot do that. At least one topic one day is essential. I mean, that's the minimum I want you from you guys. And that's not
Okay.
much. This is just
Okay.
3 hours study. Okay. So be
Okay.
ready for working hard. We can't
Inshallah.
just say that we just, inshallah, my dear, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks.
Thanks, my love. Always there. Thank you very much. At what time we're discussing the PMS tomorrow? So Safa has already given you the time. I think 2 p.m. GMT. Safa, can you please repeat the timings for them? Thank you very much, Rabia. So daily discussion timings, can you please repeat for them so they know that when's going to be the discussion and they'll take it forward from there. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Please go to the pinned messages in the group and make sure that you guys do that. All right, all the newcomers, I'm going to send one voice note in the group and I'm going to pin that in the study group as well. Do not miss out. Once you start getting up with the sessions, you'll start loving it. Let me tell you guys, the ones who were in July, my all sessions are updated and every time I change it myself. Multiple reasons are there, but the most important thing is being up to date is most important. So it's not that the older sessions they hold true, because so many recent updates are there, so many twists in the exams are new, and being updated is important. If mentor would have sleepless nights before coming to you and making all the changes and making all the sessions updated for every batch, will make sure that you guys read the best and you guys perform the best, please. I would give my 100%. I just need your 200% in return, please. It would be in the premium group, Sadaf. No registered discussion would be in the free group. Sadaf, only in the premium group. The fast track would start somewhere in November end. I mean, it's like 6 weeks before the exam. Okay. Book discussion in our premium group also no. Sama, that's going to be in the open group because books are open content. Okay. And it's been for years and years, it's being done in the open group. Yeah. 10,000 people are there. If you join after July 31st, are you going to get all the previous discussion material? Akila, you will get everything. For example, I'll do Gynec 1, you'll get Gynec 1 there. I'll do Gynec 2, you'll get Gynec 2 there. But definitely you'll have lots of backlog to cover. Yeah, of course you'll do that. So yes, 3 hours, Salah, is fine for now, right? When time distribution for SB and EMQ, sorry, Rabia, for exam, a single best answer is 1 minute, 1 minute, one single best answer. And EMQ, 2 minutes, one extended match question for exam. So how do we do that, Rabia? I'll explain to you. 3 hours is the exam, right? Rabia, please pay attention here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, my love. So 50 SPs are there.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
50. Okay. So 50 SPs means around 50 minutes. You can extend it till 60 minutes maximum, not more than that. And then this makes 1 hour. The remaining 2 hours, 20 minutes. Got it? This is how it
Okay,
goes.
ma'am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you so much.
I'm here.
Hello. The chief moderator is here, wants to talk to you guys. Yes, Safa, please.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm very happy to see
I'll take
my
water now. Please go ahead. Yeah.
my dear part one students here and
Yeah.
January. Yes, ma'am. July students as well. Actually, our course is starting from tomorrow. Daily, you will have a topic to read, okay? And daily discussion will be by 2 p.m. GMT on those days where live session is there. In those days, there won't be any discussion, okay? And we will have a separate groups on e-learning, and we'll have separate groups on past papers discussion and talk discussion. One by one, we will introduce. Right now, you have to do only 2 things. One is topic discussion in the regular group by 2 p.m. GMT, and then book discussion in our open group by 12 p.m. GMT. Okay, dear friends?
Question regarding
Any
the daily
queries on
discussion,
this?
please. Yeah. Yeah, for the daily discussion, if any question is there, please, because all the moderators would be there and every day it's going to be different. So you should be knowing about and don't miss out. Yeah. Okay. The students who miss out the daily discussion because it can be some commitments like hospital or something. Yeah. So you can just do the hashtags and go to the discussion later and solve that. Okay. Yes, Ashim, it would be in the paid group, the premium group. Okay. Safa, post the schedule of the book also so they know that what book they're doing cover to cover. Okay. She'll post
Okay,
that.
ma'am.
Anupama, she'll post that.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. You guys would know. We'll do importance wise so that at least you have 3 divisions of the books. Okay.
And books discussion, please don't expect it's a module wise. It will be random so that you
Cover
will
to
learn
cover.
from the book's explanations. Okay. It's not like you read the topics and then only you can do the books. It's not like that.
Yeah.
That will be covered in our regular group. Okay. Book discussion
Yes.
is random questions. You have to attend that. And we will be posting the explanation, and there can be some changes as well. Errata is there. Already our moderators know the answers. And if in case of any queries, you can tag myself or ma'am.
Okay. And one more thing I had to tell you guys that see, we don't expect you to be 100% in solving books. Students say message, oh my God, ma'am, I'm making so many mistakes. I mean, we expect you to make mistakes, right? If you were perfect, why would we start preparing now? All right. So if making mistake and you are learning from that mistake, that's why we are doing cover to cover. Okay. So when you message that, ma'am, I'm making mistake, can I request you to be on the mute mode? Kiran?
Yes,
Can I request you, sweetie? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Okay, so I just want you guys that if you're making mistake, don't feel underconfident. Making mistakes in this 6 months is very important. I want that you guys make mistake in July, August, September, October, November, December. January, we should not make mistake. Are you guys understanding? Please don't be underconfident in making mistake. Be happy making mistakes. Because today, like 2, 3 EMQs you've done with me, right? These mistakes, you will never do it again. This is how we learn. All right? Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you
And
very
one more
much.
thing, Asal ma'am, all
Yes.
our part one students, please
Hmm?
join now itself. Don't wait till your results, because
Do not.
many of our previous students, mostly
Yeah.
they join immediately, and most of
Yes.
our RFA part one students get passed. There is no
Another thing
doubt at
is
all.
that if you'll not join now and you'll join after 2 modules, you will have lots of
Yeah.
pressure. You will do the guideline of that module and then you'll start doing the revision backlog. So part one results are generally very, very good and amazing results are there. So we expect you to have good results. I know it's a human nature to think about, oh my God, I did that mistake, did that mistake. But starting in time is very important because MRCT Part 2 is not um, too simple as compared to MRCT Part 1. So you have to come out of that shell as early as possible, so that the last few months are not very, I would say, distracting and anxious for you guys. Okay?
Dr.
Yes?
Soumya had a question on this EMQ discussion on daily topics. See, there
Hmm?
are few important topics list for EMQ. For example,
Hmm.
ma'am told this HMB. These are the commonly asked EMQ topics. So whenever we are doing that topic, that EMQ will be posted by the moderator. So you don't need to worry at all. Okay.
Soumya, Claire? Yes, please put the study schedule, please. I think it has already been put. So for check from the back end, I think they just gave me before the session, right? So it's
Yes, ma'am.
already
We will upload in the website itself so that they can
perfect.
see from the portal.
And website team, please make sure that the moment student registered, it immediately they get a notification on their website. They immediately get the schedule. Okay, so they don't have to search anywhere. Please pin it. Right? Can I talk to the website team out there? Please make sure that none of the student has a difficulty in finding the schedule. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Any other question, please? Any other question?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, before the exam, generally, ma'am, how many times revision of a GTT and these SBA books would be enough to get the exam? Ma'am,
I
on
did 4 revisions. I did 4 revisions for myself. And the most important point of the revision is that every revision is faster than the previous one. I mean, the first content, if you're doing one module in 10 days, next time you do in 4 days, and then you do in 2 days. And there's a time when you do one module in 1 day. This is how it goes. Okay.
okay, and ma'am, also these books, 4 revisions.
There's a beauty in doing books. When you'll join my session, I'll tell you. I did all books in fourth revision in 2 days. All the books, 18 books, 2 days.
Hmm.
How I did that? I just did the
Hmm.
wrong question because I had my own highlighters, I had my own colors. And for example, Amanda John, first time I'm doing Rabia, and I am solving maybe first time I'm solving 40 questions correct. It has got Amanda Jones has got 200 questions. Okay, so 160, for example, I made wrong. In second go, I did those 160 questions, which are not in my baseline. I made 50 wrong. In the third, I did 50. And in the end, for making wrong, I will do them again. I mean, what is that clue? Why I'm forgetting these questions? So in this way, when you do multiple revision, you can ask me page number still. I mean, I'm talking about back in 2018, right? Still, I know that, okay, right side, this page, this question, because you do multiple revisions for yourself. What's saying?
Right, right.
Start loving them. Don't take it as a burden. Start loving them. Used to, kids used to be on beach.
Yeah.
On sitting on the beach, I used to do my question and answers. So start making it your lifestyle. Okay, start putting
Right,
that in
right.
the ears. So always start doing that as a part of your life, doing solving questions, analyzing where I'm going wrong. You start with getting better. All right. So this
Yes,
is how
ma'am.
you guys. Very good. Thank you very much. Yes. Any other
Ma'am,
question? Hmm?
ma'am, please. Hi.
Sarah.
Yeah, please, madam. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, long time. Good. I haven't
Long
missed.
time no see. Yeah.
Oh.
Just, madam, I wanted to know about making notes. You know that I find myself to write all the CTG and taking all the day of writing the notes. And to be honest, I don't know what's really important in the CTG. I just found that each and every word is important on it, and to make choice to write this and not that. I just I'm afraid
Sarah,
to not
Sarah,
make correctly.
can I request you for tomorrow, make PMS summary, send it to me, and with your
Yeah.
permission, if you agree, I post your summary in the group, and then I'll rectify that what I wanted to add or what I wanted to delete, so that you get in the right direction, and it would be helpful
Okay.
for everyone. Let's do this practice for tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
So for tomorrow, make your summary for PMS, right?
Okay.
And I'll check that summary. I'll tell you from day one that what are those things which should have been there, which you have missed. And I will tell you that what are extra things which you could have skipped. And I will guide you
Yeah.
for the right thing. And I'll send a voice note. I'll correct it. I'll put in the group so that for future you guys get a direction. Is that okay?
Okay. Thank you, madam.
No problem. My pleasure, my dear. My responsibility. No worries at all. I'll check your summary for tomorrow. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you much. I will do that, Rabia. You guys would love it. Once I'll send that, I'll tell you exactly the points where you have to write what thing. Like I used to do for myself. And I still have a perfect memory of my notes. I'll tell you exactly. I'll guide you for the notes. Just put one example for me. Send it to me. I'll check it. I'll send it you my good notes. And then I'll send a voice note. You guys would start understanding that where in future those points would help you guys. Okay? All right. Any other question? Please, Rabia, I'll do that. Yes. Any other question, please? Yeah. All right. Happy to join RFA? Yes. Thank you so much. We are so grateful again for all this love and faith. But let me tell you, it puts us under so much of a pressure. Ask me that how much pressure we have as I have as a leader, taking you guys through this journey, and you guys would feel a change. I am always giving hopes. I'm always giving positivity. I know that how essential it is to just stay on the task and how difficult it is at times when we all have ups and downs. But I'm sure with the passage of time, you all would feel better. You have got a huge RFA alumni, all parts of the globe. I mean, you take from Singapore, Malaysia, UK, Hong Kong, India. You take from all the Gulf regions, Qatar, Oman, UAE. You find so many RFA alumni, and they all have passed through this. This journey is going to be great. I just need your positivity. Oh, absolutely, Sarah. See, North Africa, we've got Sarah and a very, very studious and a hardworking student. She had been Jamaica. Sari, I'm proud of you. Sari, you know that? From Jamaica, I had a marsupial asking. I've got it wonderful on my refrigerator. There's a sticker of Jamaica, which I got from one of my students who met me in Oman. And he just came all the way to attend my OSCE there. And he just brought one from his home country. He brought that, and I'll send you a picture. It's on my refrigerator. Feels so good. And Sarah Abbas, Sudan is like, though for those students, I think, like a second home. And Rawa, you know that it has been so good that all Sudanese, what happens is suddenly I wake up, Rawa, and I get a message that you have been added in a group. And there are 70 Sudanese in that group. It happened in my part one and part two last batch. There are 70 people from few hospitals, and they've just added up, and they'll add up me and saying, we all are from Sudan and we have added you. Please, we are from this hospital. We want to attend. And there were at least 300, 400 Sudanese, which I've coached, and they are proud Mrcog students at the moment. And that's the reason that all the hospitals from Sudan. And I'm so proud of you guys, and I pray for you guys for the peace. And I'm with you guys. It's just like tiny hardships, and we can just move hands in hands in these ups and downs. And I'm so proud of you guys, Rava, always. And you people are in the heart always. Thank you very much, Shirin. I'm excellent in teaching. So I always say teaching is not easy. People who think that knowing is absolutely a different thing and delivering that knowledge is absolutely a different thing. It is so difficult that you deliver and you come to the point of your mentee So what I try is that I understand what is your requirement. And I think that's the word of mouth, and that's what RFA is all about. And that's the reason that I put in efforts, because it's a huge responsibility. May the blessings be with us. Let's start this journey with prayers. Thank you very much, Rava. My pleasure. Motivation is what we all need in life, and that's what we are here for. I always say that maybe the Almighty has given you some place in the world, you know, and if you can create changes in life. When I get so many messages from families all around the globe that you are in our house, you live in our house, that creates a change. And I'm so thankful to all of you. It's a very tiny word which I have for you guys, but you all live in heart. Each one of you has got a very special place. At times when I'm in the live session, the messages might get delayed like 2 to 4 hours. But as soon as I'm back, I never sleep without replying to you guys. So thank you so much. Remember, in prayers, let's start with this oath. Let's start. I am so grateful, Rabia. I'm sure that all the families would love doing this MRCOT together. And that's what we are here for. I take the responsibility for that. Thank you so much. So let's start with these prayers. Let's start with this oath that no matter we have ups and downs, no matter we have difficulties, we would not lose the hope. We would just aim success. Difficulties would happen, ups and downs in hospital routine would happen, health ups and downs would happen, easy days and difficult days would come, but we will not forget that we have an aim in front of us. We will do it for ourselves. We will do it for our families. We will do it together. We are different parts of the world, but we will stay together, hands in hands, helping each other, making each other pass, doing the best. And if anybody has got any shortcomings, we all are humans, we would help each other and make it a success together. Make sure that you follow the daily schedule. You would find the change in yourself and just aim success, no negativity at all. We would make it. And you would remember and cherish this introduction that day. Let's see, we started making so many mistakes, and today we have reached to the final point. Thank you so much. I love you all. Take good care of yourself. Kiran, you want to say something again, or is it again a mistake? Today, Kiran has some mic problem. Sorry, again, I think it's Kiran's husband. All right, no worries at all. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Sama. Beauty is in the eyes. And if you find mentor beautiful, that's basically just your eyes and your heart. That is an appreciation. So all the praises to the Almighty who has given us these blessings. Thank you so much. All of you take very good care of yourself. I'll see you in the study group. If anything is needed, just drop in a message and we would make it a success together. So who is promising me to be positive and working hard? Can I have the final thumbs up before we call it a day? Yes, can I have the final thumbs up? Yes, Samir? Yes, Aisha? Thank you very much, Kiran. Thank you, Sarah. That's lovely. Where is Surya? Yes, Tamana. That's amazing. Very good, Sama. Thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you, Chaitra. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, my boy. Surya, see you. Anu, thank you very much. Anything needed, just drop in a message. You'll find me besides Shirin. I'm super proud of you. Thank you very much, Millie. Thank you, Mushfika. Thank you very much. Thank you, Surabhi. I am proud of you guys for taking a start today. And you would see. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm here for you always. Fawzia, thank you very much, Simi. Thank you very much, Simi Raj. Thank you so much. Guys, so take very good care of yourself. See you guys in the study group. And anything you guys need, just post in the study group, and 24/7 you'll find the moderators there. If any suggestions is there in this pathway, if you find any improvement is needed, please do not hesitate to get connected. We will make changes, but what we need is your mental peace and your study in the right direction. We will be successful. Thank you very much. Love you all. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care. See you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you very much, backing team. Thank you very much, Safa. Thank you very much. Hats off to you guys for being there always. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take good care. Thank you so much.